Good morning, San Diego. Good morning, San Diego. Okay, good. Okay, what's going on, guys? I know no one's in here, but we're going to start. I have been turbo feeding on my account. And it's because, well, one, I've been playing a lot at night. Look at these losses. I haven't had some bad games. You can tell, though, it's starting to get bad. So look what happened. I tried to squeeze these games in last night. Did not work out. These games were all good losses. 2-7-13, 5-4-16. I love this Galio game. That was really fun. I hadn't played Galio support in a long time. I was the ace here, ace here, ace here, ace here. But then I had these three games where I was just playing games. And that was unfortunate. I played these two last night. These ones were more my fault, I think. Like, obviously, these are hard matchups. You know, Pyke and Zyra. Zyra just shits on you in lane. Pyke just counters just like everything about you. They're hard matchups, but I definitely could have played better. This one specifically, the one against the Pyke. Oh my god, I was so close to killing the Jhin. Oh wait, it was a Jhin both games. I don't know what happened, but at some point, I was so close to killing the Jhin, so I told myself, okay, let me just chill out. Let me play Karma, slow it down a little bit, and try to just make good plays. And we did pretty well. I felt like we did pretty well. 1-7-23. I think there's a couple of deaths that were avoidable, but we participated. It was pretty good. I would say that we actually almost came back this game because we had Gragas Yasuo, but there was a couple times where we lost control of our character in the middle of a fight. But I'm not really any less determined. I feel like it's just, this is just part of it. Because what happens is whenever you go through these loss streaks, these ones I shouldn't have played. But I still know that there is a lot of areas that I could have improved on. You go through these loss streaks, and so what's going to happen is I just woke up. I'm drinking my coffee. I'm feeling pretty good. I got my homework done already, I think. I could check that later. But, it's going to be an easy day. So I know I've got some stressless games. I've created a situation that I can play in. And you know what? Win or loss, we're going to have a good time. Also, I'm now in a lower elo. So technically, these games should be, 5 games easier than these ones. And I was winning games up here. I was at 400-something LP. And that's okay. So what I want to do is just for a second, I want to watch the skill cap video, just to see if it helps me retrain my mind. I have a feeling that I want to criticize it, but I don't want to overly criticize it, but I do want to criticize it. So I'm going to try to criticize this video. I guess this is like a reaction thing. So we'll see how this goes.
Support is technically one of the strongest roles in the game to carry with.
Okay, technically every role is a strong role to carry with. So I don't know if I'm being too generalist here, but I feel like that's one of those useless statements.
Though it may not always feel that way, because you're often at the mercy of how well your teammates play. How are you?
Okay, skill capped is, what's going on, Potato? Skill capped is so guilty for always doing this. All of their videos set you up by saying, hey, it's so hard to play this game sometimes because of your teammates. They blame your teammates for you. It's actually really toxic. I don't know why they do this. But anyways.
You're possibly supposed to carry when every other game your ADC is in the middle of the enemy jungle alone.
My ADC! But then they flip it and they go, well, here's how you can maybe get some of that power back.
Versus 5 people. While supporting other players can be frustrating at times, with proper macro, you can carry very...
9 wins on a fresh silver account. This isn't something to be proud of.
Consistently as a support.
Maybe it
we'll
is.
show
I don't
you
know.
how.
Maybe
in
it is
this
for
guide,
someone else.
we're going to cover
Should open
every
my mind
macro
up.
concept you need to know to climb to diamond and even further beyond. We'll talk laning phase, roaming,
early warding dragons, mid game vision control, extra
and
support
after
tips.
you master support,
I'm not subscribing.
I'm
not joining your shit.
Begins with one crucial thing:
laning
wave
phase.
control.
Wave control.
As a support
okay.
who doesn't farm, you may feel like this doesn't apply to you all that much, but it definitely does. Waves are the foundation for almost every decision you make in the early game. Roaming, trading, look like it. However, if you know what your ADC is, that most support players ignore. Let's put it like this. Most supports don't bother to learn wave control. So if you took it upon yourself to learn,
Most supports don't bother to learn wave control. Is that true? I know a lot of people complain about supports fucking up their wave. I mean, I guess technically a support would need to know... Well, no. Support players should know wave control because they're macro players. Supports are not micro characters. They should know wave control. I don't know. I guess he's talking about a very generalistic view. I don't know.
then every time you got into a laning phase, you'd immediately be at an advantage.
This shit is so funny. If this happened look at their accounts in Silver, and Silver supports don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Look at this. In this situation, by the way, Kate Morgana, very strong bot lane. If she walked into this bush, she would get fucking murdered. They have 8 minions, and they have 3 melees. The second anyone does any damage, 5 ranged minions are going to start beating them. And Ashe and Soraka have pretty high DPS and healing. If this Morgana overstepped and got Q silenced and slowed and just chased out, she would just die. But what he said, I mean, there's a fine line. If you were to draw a line right here, maybe if she just taps the bush and comes back out, maybe she can threaten some space. But this is a huge minion wave.
You'd have 2 players trying their hardest to get a wave advantage over the other side versus just 1 player. And since waves are the foundation of every single decision in the early laning phase, that'll drastically increase your win rate.
And then this is, look, I'm telling you. This is skill cap makes it seem. I think skill cap peddles toxicity. This is my what's it called? Conspiracy theory. I think skill cap peddles toxicity, and then they try to reap the benefits on getting sad gamers to join their thing. GG ADC and jungle diff.
Right over the long run. Of course, this isn't a wave control guide. If you want to learn more about that, then check out our courses or some of our other guides. That'd be
constant chilling.
Let's talk about the most important things you'll want to try and do with the wave that you can immediately apply after watching.
Okay, now we're getting into some
want to be doing with
skills.
the wave in most cases will boil down to what type of support you're playing. For the sake of simplicity, we'll break things down into 2 categories: caster supports and engaged supports. For caster supports, you typically want
caster supports are often usually called enchanters, but that's still good.
Try to be aggressive on waves and to be pushing along with your ADC. Having the pushing wave gives you a ton of benefits that you get to play around as a caster in most matchups. For starters, most casters tend to have a skill shot they want to land. If you have the pushing wave, this gives you way more flexibility in your ability to move up and land it. Plus, your opponents will have less minions to hide behind, making it even easier to land. Notice how much emphasis this Morgana is placing on hitting the wave to build a minion lead in this lane versus a Lux support. She's even playing very aggressively to prevent the enemy Ezreal from being able to freely hit the wave. With the push lead now, look how much easier of a time Morgana is having. She's able to walk up very aggressively to look for bindings.
Walk up very aggressively. Skill cap videos are free. I think they've got some courses for free, but they have like a, hey, check out our exclusive content kind of like subscription funnel. So you join their shit and then you join their thing, and it's actually pretty cheap. I'm not saying that this isn't worth it. Did he disappoint? Well, we'll get into that. He just said, look how far she walked up.
How much easier of a time Morgana is having. She's able to walk up very aggressively to look for bindings.
This is one of those things where it's like, okay, yes, she landed a binding. Yes, they have push. But was it really the fact that they had push that allowed her to land this binding? Because right now, in my brain, this wave is getting frozen, and there's a jungler in the top lane. Or their jungler's on top side. So if the enemy jungler started blue and is just coming down, they're fucked. I mean, actually, they do have really good vision. But I don't know. It's just like, did wave management put her in this spot, or did she just land a binding because the Ezreal isn't behind the minions? It's like, he just said having more wave minions makes you hit easier abilities, then showed a minion of not having minions. Yeah, exactly. I think the main idea is that having push, which is also called lane prio, allows you to have more opportunities for things. And that can include stepping to the side and hitting skill shots. It also can include roaming, and it also can include hitting tower and that kind of stuff. So they're not wrong. Push is valuable. It's just that, is this a perfect example of that? Probably not.
She's able to walk up very aggressively to look for bindings. Meanwhile, compare that to the enemy Lux. On the back foot in terms of wave control, she's not able to posture aggressively.
This doesn't make any sense. This Lux is fine sitting here. The Lux does not care. She's just going to land E's on Vayne when she's trying to CS. I mean, they are so... This is not an ideal state. I think that Ezreal's just taking too much damage, but...
And is unable to make her own opportunities happen. There's also another big element to getting the minion lead and building big pushing waves as a caster. You tend to be very squishy and susceptible to all-ins. However, it is very difficult to engage into big waves early on, which can give you a massive buffer against ganks in 2v2 fights. This is a clear example of that happening. Janna and her Tristana have the bigger wave over Pyke and Sivir. They're winning lane until Skarner shows up.
Okay, before this clip goes out, don't get me wrong. What he's saying is 100% true. Having a huge wave is really valuable. If I had to guess what's going to happen, the Sivir's just going to run it in and die. And they're going to go, wow, look at the wave that helped them. I may be wrong, but it looks like the Sivir's just going to end. Or the Triss is going to jump on top of him and kill him.
Up to gank. Look how awkward this engage has to be, just because of Janna having the wave advantage. The enemy team chasing got creep blocked constantly and tanked a ton of minion damage to finish off Janna. All the while, Tristana was doing max DPS, which ended up turning a gank around very favorably.
Was that the wave? Or was it just the fact that Sivir had 0 health?
Creep blocked constantly. Engage has to be, just because of Janna having the wave advantage. The enemy team chasing got...
Okay, Skarner's not using his W. I guess that's on cooldown.
Creep block constantly and tanked a ton of minion damage to finish off.
I mean, the Tristana, they definitely 2v3'd really well. I wonder how much of the... I just don't know how much of it is the minions.
And tanked a ton of minion damage to finish off Janna. All the while, Tristana was doing max DPS, which ended up...
I think it was just the fact that the support went in too early and the AD didn't have any health.
Turning a gank around very favorably. It's super important you keep this concept in mind whenever playing a caster.
He's not wrong, though.
If you're the one at a minion disadvantage, then the lane will feel infinitely harder than it should. Always try to help your ADC push. Otherwise, lanes can look like this, making it
I'm
much
getting
harder
triggered.
to
This
play.
feels like I've
now
done that before.
Now let's talk engage and other melee.
Wave damage doesn't really matter that much after... No, it for sure does. It just depends. If there's a bunch of minions, then you will take a lot of damage. It's just think of laning phase. Laning phase is minion time. Like, yes, as you get later on, as people pick up more armor and have healing and stuff, it gets a little bit more negligible, but it definitely matters. Especially if there's cannons or if there's Baron super minions. Like, that shit destroys people. It just depends. Every situation is different, but you could say that maybe since early game trades are less... the time to kill is slower in the early game because you don't have items and scaling. There's more time to trade auto attacks, which causes minions to de-aggro. And so typically you see more minion effects on kills in the early game. At least that's what I think.
Usually your goal will be to keep the wave towards your side of the lane. This gives you plenty of room to chase down and engage on your opponents. It's also important to thin the wave so that you can actually engage. As we just discussed, fighting into big waves is very troublesome as a melee champion. Luckily, you can manage this decently with your relic shield. However, we have to watch a ton of low elo supports make a very consistent mistake with their relic shield.
Oh, I hope it's going up and taking getting chunked for killing minions, because I struggle with that shit.
Let's take a look. Here's an Alistar with his Sivir versus a squishy enemy lane. At level 2, take a look at the wave state. It's in the middle of the lane, and the waves are about even.
It's not level 2.
These are precisely the win conditions we just talked about. As a result, look how easily Alistar is able to go in.
Oh, it is level 2. Those are range minions. I'm stupid.
And get are precisely the win conditions we just talked about. As a result, look how easily Alistar is able to go in and get a great engage off.
Why is this a problem?
Afterwards, take stock of what the lane looks like. Xerath and Ashe are a bit closer to their tower.
Oh, is he going
to
to push it?
For Alistar to engage. Not only that, but the enemy wave isn't too big. It's perfect for Alistar to potentially find another knockup combo. But for some reason, every low elo melee support feels compelled to try to last hit cannons as quickly as possible with their relic shield. This is a mistake we see all the time. This is why we mentioned you need to learn wave control. Sivir was actually managing the wave properly. She's slow pushing to give Alistar ample time to engage. But because Alistar killed the enemy cannon minion so fast, look at where Ashe and Xerath can stand.
Oh, this is a really good tip. They
should be completely screwed after what happened earlier. Look just how little pressure Alistar had.
This is a really good tip. I think what he's saying is that you're not supposed to, like, when there is a situation like this and you want them to be closer to you, so you can engage on them. Kill the minion, like last hit the minion with your relic shield. Don't hit it at max execution floor, because then you can actually keep them out here longer.
For some reason, every low elo
like instead of hitting it right here, wait for the health to get all the way down. Now, true, some of that is true. There are some weird, like, random things, but this is a really good tip, because they're unable to kill the cannon, which means their cannon's going to soak up all of that push. But since he killed the cannon at 1/3 health, he could have waited like 5 or 6 more seconds, which would have kept the lane in lane or in the middle of the lane longer. This is a huge tip, actually. Like, I super autopilot whenever I hit cannon minions. I super just kill. I was like, when I see cannon minion, I kill. And so maybe this is something I could bring into my gameplay. Remember, I'm here to shit talk where appropriate, but I'm also here to learn. I'm not gonna shit talk if it's not necessary. At least that's my goal. I try to be humble, even though it's hard.
Support feels
like, right, killing that's too early. I can see what he's saying.
Try it all the time. This is why we mentioned you need to learn wave control. Sivir was actually managing the wave properly. She's slow pushing to give Alistar ample time to engage. But because Alistar killed the enemy cannon minion so fast, look at where Ashe and Xerath can stand. They're chilling when they should be completely screwed after what happened earlier. Look just how little pressure Alistar has this entire time. This is all because he pushed the wave too quickly, not playing into his...
Yeah, see, if he would have done this little walk-up thing right here, where he walked in and out of the bush right here, as the cannon was dying, he could have threatened it and made it to where the Xerath support had to kill the cannon with his Q or W, and that would have decreased the gold going to Ashe.
Own win condition. Let's compare that to a good support. Look how long...
He didn't really explain that. He didn't link the two things together. He said he was killing the cannon too quickly, and he said that he should have been maybe pressuring or didn't have enough pressure. He could have. That could have been more...
Nautilus
composite. I don't know the word for it.
Waits to hit this cannon. He knows that by keeping the wave here as long as possible, he's making Caitlyn and Karma's lives super
yeah, that's pretty smart.
Walk up. Okay, so those are the most important wave tactics you need to know.
That was one really good tip.
Let's talk roaming. We completely understand how frustrating this topic can be. Everyone says that roaming is how you carry when you're a support, but when you do it, your ADC just dies the second you leave lane, right? We're going to compare roaming to something everyone can understand: driving a car. In the same way that you cannot guarantee that
a lot of my viewers are age demographic, what, 18 to 26 or so? I don't know what it is. Not everybody be driving. So if you don't drive, this may not be good for you.
you'll never be in an accident when driving. You can't prevent your ADC from dying when you roam. That being said, the benefits of driving a car far outweigh the risks of getting into an accident, which is the same for roaming. The important part is taking the necessary precautions to mitigate the
This is a good metaphor.
Or its impact. This is done through seatbelts, driving under the speed limit, airbags, turn signals, etc. Back to League of Legends. The best times to roam
hey, it's me.
When you know your ADC is very unlikely to die. A simple example of this would be if you have a Tristana versus a Jinx and Sona. She'll probably be fine if you leave her alone for a bit. Of course, not every lane is that non-threatening. So the universal sign that you'll look for when deciding to roam is if the wave is pushing back into your ADC. Technically, while you're away from lane, your ADC can play patiently because the wave is coming into them. They don't have to walk up to CS.
No, I think it was Arcana.
This is why the #1 roam timer for supports is almost always after crashing a wave and recalling. When you crash a wave, the wave will always bounce back.
I'm telling you, whenever I buy a skin, I think it does decrease my play. When I bought that, I don't know if you saw this, Potato, but I went on like a turbo L streak. I'm down like 200 LP. It's okay. I'm emotionally stable. But, yeah.
Back towards your ADC. So after basing, you're almost always able to roam. It doesn't mean there isn't any risk though, as per this example. So after basing here, Nautilus follows the rule we just discussed. He looks at the lane and is definitely going to push back into his ADC, so she'll be able to play safe. When he gets to mid though, we can discuss a problem you need to tackle. This play onto the enemy Malzahar is not very likely to work. Once Nautilus gives up, he looks at bottom. Kaisa just barely dodged it.
Bro, I feel like this is me. This guy is talking about me right now.
Before roaming like this, you really have to ask yourself, what are the chances that this roam works? And based on how my ADC has played so far, how likely is it that they won't die while I'm
love
away?
This stock
Well,
footage.
technically, this was a fine roam by Nautilus. In this game, he should have probably just went bottom. There was no kill opportunity in mid, and his ADC was clearly an impatient player. Before every roam, always ask yourself how likely you are to get a kill and how dangerous it is to
do you tank that hook?
Alone.
Dude, okay, hold on. If you, I mean, Fiddle's not going to be there, but the fact that his GP is coming, if he tanks his hook,
ask yourself how likely you are to get a kill and how dangerous it is.
He tanks his hook, and they have all these minions. She considers jumping. That's OP. I think he tanks this hook on purpose.
To leave your ADC alone. The best roams in low elo are high probability kills with zero risks to your ADC, like this other game. After basing, Nautilus is pathing back bottom with his ADC. However, he notices that the Caitlyn and Karma Nautilus is pathing back bottom with his ADC. However, he notices that the Caitlyn and Karma both Nautilus is pathing back bottom with his ADC. However,
why did he? Did you see that? This guy.
This other game. After basing, Nautilus
he buys scanner. his ward is on 143 cooldown. He buys scanner and then buys that, and now it's on 147.
ADC.
Am
However,
I stupid?
He notices that the Caitlyn and Karma both recall.
Well,
so
why
there's
do you do
zero
that?
risk to leaving his Ashe alone at the moment. Not only that, but the enemy mid laner is a squishy mage, and his Veigar has very deadly follow-up. This is the perfect type of roam for low elo.
Low elo roams.
Easy kill. So just keep that in mind every time you play. Always weigh the rewards versus
This Veigar walks up, and the Nautilus doesn't have to burn his flash, by the way.
the risk of your unlock your support item and get 3 wards. Be selfish,
Early
only place your
warding.
vision around bot lane to keep you and place 1 or 2 wards in the general area. So why should this matter to you? For starters, you don't need 3 wards to keep yourself safe in bot. You can definitely make do with 1 or 2. So warding the mid lane is just a nice thing to do. You want to keep your ADC and your other carries safe at the same time, which you can easily achieve most games. More importantly, it also spots potential roams from the enemy mid lane way before you're in any danger. Why spot the roam at the last minute when you can spot it 20 seconds in your lane as well? Place some wards in mid as often as possible is that it's obviously in the middle of the map.
Okay. This video is not bad. I enjoyed this video. I'm not going to watch the rest of it because I want to play games, and I also want to VOD review my own game. Should I? Okay, so I want to make another getting better at League video right now. Should I just watch my gameplay on YouTube? Because I could just record it from the stream. I could do like a live version of it. The fuck? Okay. Or we're going to listen to this. Let's go to my channel. So I posted a video today. Actually, I guess I should start recording. Whoa. Yeah, let's have the Halo soundtrack. Is this just me? Okay. We probably don't need that. So I posted a video this morning with me playing against a Zach. Oh, crap. I got to record this. Okay, start recording. Okay, we ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, now we're recording. Sick. Okay, just record the stream and make video out of the stream like the stream composed. Yeah, so I've got a recording button now, so it's recording. I don't have to worry about going back into my live. Okay, let's watch this video. So this is Welcome to Getting Better at League with Commonalities 6. So the reason why I picked this video is because it was a loss. I played well, but I had 4 deaths, I think. It was this game. No. This game right here, 2-4-14, where I was the ace. So this is before my int streak. However, yeah, I wanted to look over it. I feel like it would be it's a good example of a game that you should VOD review. So let's listen to it.
That's his flash. Let's type it down for 9. 9 Jarvan, Zach. Let's just remember that Zach's flash is a little bit before.
Okay.
Or Jarvan's a little bit before.
So let's go find my desk. Okay, watch this shit. Watch this shit. This is a clean tower dive. Tell me if you've ever seen a TK tower dive like this. Watch this shit. I'm going to put it in slow motion too. Half speed. Maybe no sound. Look, I walk up melee, and I think I auto-ignite immediately, so I just instantly get tower aggro. Look at my auto range going across the tower. I didn't even know I could do that. She walks around the tower. I hit her with everything. I QW out immediately. Look at the tower aggro. Tags me once, breaks aggro, we're out of there. Bro, that was mission impossible. That was so good. I was so proud of myself there. I've never done that before, and I'm going to try to remember to do that again if I'm ever in like a 2v1 turret dive. Okay, but that's not why we're here.
So cool.
We gotta look at the mistakes. So let's find our first death.
EQ is down. That's a free kill, man.
We have to find our first death. I think it's soon.
Stole that. You just right now.
God, how did we lose this game? We were doing so well. I'm 0-6, 0-8. Okay, there's my first death.
That is so good by RJ. Eat my call. Better team fight.
All right, so what we're gonna do? Let's do a little pregame assessment. Wouldn't it be Wouldn't it be also really useful to find commonalities in what makes you win? 100%. 100%. And especially that's why, actually, you made a great point. After I just watched my turret dive, it's that kind of thing that allows you to win. But I think, tell me if you agree with this, I think what allows us to win can be more obvious. Like, everyone knows how to use combos, hit abilities, get catches, kill towers, group for Baron and Dragon. Those are kind of like very common things because they're like pillars of victory. Everyone knows about that. But I think you're absolutely right. Finding commonalities in what you're succeeding in is really good too. So let's do a little assessment here. We have Vlad's in our bottom lane. Jace coming from mid lane. We don't have mid prio here, but we do have Graves and AD carry grouped up. So we are fairly grouped. It's going to take a while for Jace to come in here, but we're fairly grouped. Maybe we're stepping up a little too early, so let's play it out. Okay, Zac enters. He doesn't hit his E. He flashes and gets an auto. I eat Graves immediately because they have a Yasuo, and I don't want him to just chain combo. Okay, I get my locket out before I go down. I use my flash to get away. Jarvan goes on me. It's not bad. We can watch the rest of the fight. I'm not really sure if we should have walked back in there. But, yeah, I mean, that's not bad. So maybe, why did we lose this fight? That could be the question. What could we have done better that would allow us to win this fight? Because once this guy comes in, I mean, I'm kind of like boned, aren't I? Yeah, I get my locket off. I flash. Could I not have flashed there? So look, I'm flashing to get near my ADC. My flash was kind of weird, actually, now that I look at it. I mean, we're 4 versus 3 in the backline here. We should be able to kill Yasuo and Zac. Our Jace is 1v2ing around Dragon. I wonder if instead I... oh, yeah, I can use my epic pen. I wonder if instead of flashing down right. So if you look at where the fight's going, like everybody, actually I should use red. So Jace is up here in a 1 versus 2. We've got Yasuo, who's the biggest damage threat, and then we've got Jarvan and Zac, who are tank threats. They don't do a lot of damage, but I'm already so low that I'm gonna die. I wonder if I could have flashed this way instead and get away from this person. Because if Jarvan has ult, he's going to hit us all. And so just like Malphite, I should probably be separating myself from the team. So let me just play this out. Okay, hard to say. How do you do everything you do that calculated in such a short amount of time? For example, eating Graves for Yasuo ult. Because, okay, when it comes to reaction times, you need to anticipate what you need to do before the thing even happens. So as Tom Kench, I'm supposed to be a pseudo frontline. Not really. Our team comp doesn't have a very good tank, so really Vlad and Graves are kind of like our frontline. And then I play in the middle of the fight. But I found myself in the front line here. And Zac engaged by such a long range that basically what happens is we just try to weather the storm. If they kill me and Kai'Sa lives, then usually we can clean up. That's the idea, at least, because Kai'Sa was the most fed person on our team. I'm also thinking right here, what if I flashed away or something? I don't know. I kind of like the way I played this, though. It's hard for me to say. I think my flash was just really bad. Because if I flash down left, I live. I just flash on top of this person. I knew Zac engaged on me, so I should have expected the Jarvan engage. So I think I flashed and set myself up for getting Jarvan ulted. I should have flashed away from the Jarvan or something like that. And then maybe I could have W'd the Jarvan when he landed, or I could have W'd the Yasuo whenever he was ulting our guy right here on the side.
We're kiting back. Okay, we killed
Yeah. So maybe... Okay. So my thought process here, and so what I'll show you guys how I do this. Nah, this isn't very good, is it? My thought process right now is flash away from Wombo. J4 alted me and Kaisa. So this is how I take the note. The note looks like this. So I basically wasted my flash. So I probably shouldn't have flashed like that, if that makes sense. Okay, let's continue watching. Actually, I kind of want to make this a little bit bigger. Okay, that's death 1. So my flash actually didn't end up giving me anything. I like that I was able to tank the brunt of the Zac engage, but maybe I also should have been positioned further back and let them try to engage on us and continue to kite. The Zac did have to flash to get to us, but I'm glad that I at least ate him early. So we're happy about that. Okay. So let's look for our next death. Okay, we're already here. Okay, this death is awesome. Okay. Before we even do anything. So it's clear that we are going to group up and pressure for Herald. But just look right here. Use this information right here and tell me what's going on. I'll give you like 10 seconds to tell me what you think is the problem already without us even looking at this play. This is the next play, by the way. So everyone's reset. Everyone's kind of getting back on the map. So I'm going for vision. You can see me scanning. There are at least 2 people. Because Herald is not hitting him. What do you mean Herald's not hitting him? Herald's hitting them over here. Just do a quick analysis of my teammates. Ooh, we have other colors here. Let's do green for us. Okay, let me put a dot over all of us. So Jace is right there next to him, and Vlad's getting mid push. Also, we have like 0 alts. Maybe Graves is coming up. Okay. Now let's use red here. Where do you think the enemy is? So we got 1 right here. What the? Where's my red? What the? Oh. Here's 2 guys. Here's Jarvan Yasuo. Maybe try to hit a lucky Q to steal. Yeah, I could try that. But look at the minimap. There's a guy right here, enemy guy right here. Where do you think the other people are? Or let me ask it like this. This is actually the best way to ask. Where do you think they could be? Well, I don't have any vision of this bush, right? I don't have any vision behind this infernal wall. I also don't have any vision right here in this little connector area between mid. So basically all of this area right here is unknown territory. Yeah, they could be grouped at Herald. So look at the distance between me and Graves. Graves is my closest ally, by the way. So look at these 2 distances. This is J4's distance between me and J4, and this is between me and Graves. Dude, I am out of position, bro. Even though we're on reset, even though I've got all my homies behind me, I am just out of position, man. How do I clear everything, by the way? Oh, sick. Let's just play it out. Let's just see what happens. Oh, whoa. Zac was in the pit, and I didn't notice him. Crazy. Oh, I got instantly ulted by Yasuo, and Jace isn't there to knock him off. Graves wasn't close enough to use a blind on him. Kaisa wasn't there to DPS. Crazy. Okay, I gray health and Q to heal. Jarvan walks up. No one can do anything because they're win-walled. Dude. Oh, guess what? I die and J4 still has combo because I was so far up that I let them kill me for free.
Okay, we have just a massive numbers advantage, but we're not
I'm saying we have a massive numbers advantage because Jinx is bot lane, which I didn't know, by the way. But I'm dead. It's 4 versus 4, and no one has ultimates.
Okay, we just got gapped. I shouldn't have walked up then. Can we kill anybody? Okay, that's his flash.
Look, we traded 1 for 2, and they got Herald, bro. If I was just slower, and that Zac did the same engage on me, everybody would have followed up. Everyone. Because I think the J4 didn't have much mana or ult because they just used it at last fight. So, dude, that was just a big fail. Just completely. So, look, death 2. Oop. Well, look, we're going to call it oop from now on. Oop. Out of position. Out of position. That's a oop. That's it. There's nothing else to say here. Teammates too far behind. We could put that as like a little bit of a descriptor. So teammates too far behind. But you know what? Let's go even further. Should I say teammates are too far behind? Because that puts the blame on the teammates. Why don't I point that at myself? I am too far ahead of team. That is different. That is a different way of saying that. My teammates were too far behind me. They're too slow. No, when your Malphite ults across the fucking map and lands in Zimbabwe and you can't follow up, you don't go, oh, the team was too slow. You go, no, dude, you were too far away. All right.
24-30.
Kudos to me not getting tilted. You know, we're not doing bad. It's somewhat even. I mean, they're ahead of us for sure. Okay, let's look at death number 3. I don't know where it is. I'm glad that it's been a couple days. I'm glad it's been a couple days between me playing this game and me VOD reviewing it. Okay. So we're posturing for Baron. It looks like our bot and jungle are grouped up here, and it looks like Jason and Vlad are over here. I don't know how I feel about us being split up. I feel like if we're going to be fighting, you have at least 1 or 2 deaths every commonality video. You tried to be aggressive and force the fights. I think people at Masters would be smart enough to know why they should push. I think people at Masters would be smart enough to know they should push without you forcing it. I'm not sure if I know what you mean. What do you mean by push?
They're off it. Okay, they're off it. We don't have to go back. We can farm these. Why aren't we? Okay.
Okay, so we're worried about them doing Baron.
I'm gonna commit to this.
Okay, so nothing ends up happening here.
This is.
Okay. Speaking of me forcing plays.
Gives us access into the river.
Okay, so we have a really good opportunity. This is what Vision does for you. We scanned everything. I land a W on Jinx.
Let's go. I'm gonna lock it early because I'm scared.
Awesome. We killed their Jinx. And we didn't use any big ultimates. Very good play. So now we have a little bit more control over the map. They're at 3rd dragon, so we don't want to give them soul. But because we were posturing at soul, we end up giving them Baron. They didn't have an AD carry, and they got Baron for free. That's a shame. That's a bit of a mistake. Maybe I led the team down there. Not sure. So they've got Baron. We know they're going to push into our base. Okay, so we get a pick on the Yasuo because they were pushing with Baron into top lane. I love this play. Watch this shit. So I used my auto and my Q to suck him out of his EQ, and then as he tries to do it again, look at what Jace does to him. This is so funny. I missed my Q on his GA, but then watch Jace. He bonks him away from his standard, so he can't EQ. So because we've been playing with Vision, actually this goes to what you said, Potato, talking about commonalities and the positive. Because we've been playing with Vision in this part of the map, we've gotten picks on Jinx. We've gotten picks on Yasuo in top lane when they were pushing after Baron. We've gotten picks on J4. So playing in our own Vision and actually just chilling has been really good. Okay, let's try to find death number 3. Okay, it's right here somewhere. Okay. All of our ultimates are up. You go forward first and basically force the fight, but your teammates were going there anyways. I think you should just let others push first. Oh, so you were saying like maybe I should know to let other people to lead the fight. Yeah, it's hard. It's hard actually. That's it's funny you said you would think Masters players would know this, but that's just not reality. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone makes the same types of mistakes. You see them everywhere. You just see less sometimes at high elo. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes people in high elo play worse. It just depends on the game and the mental state. I think I struggle with it a lot because Tom Kench, early game, you can get away with a lot of W's. Like you are kind of like an engage bot. But as the game transitions, your engages are not as valuable as your peeling. And so it's hard to swap hats. It's hard to swap jobs halfway through the game. I think that's where I struggle. Okay, so this is our third death. Let's see how this plays out. So our Jace is bot lane. So if we see someone matching him, we can fight 4 versus 4. Our Vlad engages. It looks like the support Zach is watching or is matching Jace. With Tom, I think W is something to stop people from hitting your teammates. Yeah, 100%. It can be used defensively and offensively. So we are taking a 4 versus 4 fight right now. Except we don't have our top laner, who's the highest level on our team, and they don't have their support. Kind of a mismatch, I think. Okay, the Vlad ult was useless. Our Graves is leading on the Jinx. Now watch this shit. Watch this shit. My W hits the Jinx. And then what happens?
Yeah, we got instantly one shot. Of course we did.
Okay. I went Dicko mode on their backline and was immediately punished for it. And now that I'm watching this, I actually do remember. I think even before that, let me go back. I think even before this, I remember saying like, I know the Kennon's just gonna flank us because they had vision control. Do you see the vision control pushed up right here? Let's just listen to what I say.
We don't want to fight this actually. Zach's gonna come out of nowhere. I think he's gonna come over north to our right. I'm mainly thinking about Kennon.
See? My verbalizing was really good, but then once the fight started, I just blacked out.
Okay, Zach's actually... Wait, are we just running in? Big. Yeah, we got instantly one shot. Of course we did.
How do you know if you have vision control over enemy team? Well, what do you know? It just depends on your information. Here, I knew that they were there. I just did. They had to be there. And honestly, if you don't know where someone is, expect that they're there. So here, Death 3. W'd aggro when Kennon was diving. Maybe I could be more specific. W'd aggro before Kennon dove. Actually, maybe you could say I W'd aggro before knowing where Kennon was. He wipes us. So I mean, maybe we lose anyways because we missed Vlad ult. We were mismatched. We had our support and they had their top laner. I think we were gonna lose that fight anyways because I didn't realize that the Zach was holding the Jace. That's kind of a weird matchup by them. But that Kennon flank...
Yeah, we got...
Like, if I eat Kai'Sa here... If I eat Kai'Sa right here, Graves still gets one-tapped. But we would have killed Yasuo. And Jinx isn't that strong. Yasuo and Kennen are the strongest people. So, I'm kind of just making excuses at this point, saying, like, well, maybe we would have lost the fight anyways. But... If I would have played back, I would have saved Kai'Sa. We probably would. Maybe I would have landed a Q on the Yasuo. We probably would have killed Yasuo, and then maybe would have had a chance to turn. That would have increased our best chance of. That would have created the best possible chance of us winning. And then if we would have slowed it down, Jace would eventually get there too. So, yeah, definitely too far out. Okay, let's look at Death 4.
Nope. The second I press W, Kennon lightning rushes our team, and that's it.
Well said, Jeffrey.
It's just something that it's just a rip.
Well said. All right, what's going on here?
We're already on it. We gotta go. Vlad's in the wrong.
Okay, we don't have Vlad, and he doesn't have teleport. Baron's at 5k, 6k. I think the idea is that if they get Baron, we just completely lose, so we have to contest and try.
To make space for my jungler. I think I might.
I'm verbalizing that I want to make space for my jungler, which means go forwards, but I don't know how I feel about that now, knowing that I've let my Kai'Sa die so many times. Okay, so Kennen ult gets used. I couldn't comp, dude. Oh, that's so frustrating, man. I was trying to eat my Kai'Sa to put the shield on her, but I couldn't get to her. So look, our Jace starts 1v1ing marking the Kennen. Look at the damage. Kennen W here, watch. Oh my god. So he gets blasted. Our Kai'Sa's in like Zimbabwe. She's not getting any DPS uptime. Why didn't I just ult the Zap? Oh, I think I did try to ult him, actually. I think I was late. I tried to eat the Jace, and I didn't.
Oh my god, I couldn't eat him.
Yeah, I said, oh my god, I couldn't eat him. That was a reaction time, I think. So now that I'm going over here, I just get chain CC'd. Is there a way I could have timed this better? I should have just W'd the Kennen immediately. Yeah, that would have been way better.
God, I couldn't eat him.
W Kennen right here. Yeah, I locketed, and then, yeah, I should just W. And then he goes into the shield or the bush, and I can't do anything. I just can't do anything. I get completely chain CC'd. Okay, so death 4. Death 4. Contesting Baron. Didn't eat Jace in time. Didn't W Kennen in Zanya's. Chain CC die. So I just didn't do anything. I wasn't quick enough. So this one, I think I was in the right position. I wasn't getting engaged on. I wasn't missing spells, but it was the timing. It was like a micro thing. I was glad that I was kind of like right behind the front line. Graves was marking Baron and wanted to just go for the steal. Yeah. I also could have maybe used my locket on Jace. Okay, I'm going to add that to this too. So, locket. So I didn't eat Jace in time or locket early. I locketed late. Okay, so let's look at it, man. We watched the game. What are we going to do about it? What's the answer here, y'all? Death 1, I flashed away from the Zac engage outside Dragon. And the J4 ulted me and the Kai'Sa. Death 2, let me fix this. Death 2, I was out of position outside a Herald. I was too early to the fight, and they weren't able to show up, and we didn't have any ults. And I die for free. Death 3, I W'd aggro, even though I had a suspicion that Kennen was flanking, and I just completely... That was not the right play. I should have ate my Kai'Sa, and then maybe we would have been able to kill the Yasuo. Death 4, while contesting Baron, I didn't eat the Jace in time, or I didn't lock it before he died either. And then I didn't W to follow up the Kennen Zanya's to peel for my Kai'Sa, and then I just chain CC and died. Okay, we've got... now that we've done the details, we've done the qualitative. I like your guesses. You said micro L, and then maybe my positioning. Okay, Death 1 was running away. What's the lesson to be learned from Death 1? Space away from Wombo combo. Death 2, too far in front of the team. Death 3, I W'd aggro and didn't mark my own dude. I didn't try to eat my Kai'Sa. And then Death 4, contesting Baron, didn't eat Jace and lock it. I think it is the same thing. I think it's actually maybe standing too far away from the team. So I think you're right. You said you stand too far away from team. I think that might be it. I think it has something to do with my interaction with the team. And if we're good, okay, and now something's coming to me. Because now that I'm thinking about it, on top of that, it has to do with standing next to my team. Of course you are. Yeah, you're a genius. Standing next to my team, also knowing when to eat people, the perfect timing. My Death 2, or Death 1, actually, I had a good ult. I had a really good ult Death 1 on my Graves. That was good. It started off really well. Death 2, I didn't have all. I didn't have a chance to play off of my teammate. Death 3, I W'd aggro and wasn't looking to peel. I wasn't looking to play back. And I should have been because we didn't have Jace. And then Death 4, I didn't play off of my Jace or my Kai'Sa that well. So it has to do with support. It's like what's the support's fundamental job? It's to support. It's to keep someone alive. I'm not the carry. I'm not the person who needs to... I'm not Malphite. I'm not trying to lock a bunch of people down. I'm not Rakan, even though Rakan can do both. It really needs to be shutting down the enemy team, finding that perfect value. Okay, so I think I need to do a better job. So here's my fix. Here's my commonality fix. Commonality. Y'all are seeing it in real time. Play off. Okay, mid to late. We're going to say mid to late. My early game was sick. I went 0-0-8, y'all. So, commonality, mid to late. Play off of... It was Cannon Alt, wasn't it? Cannon Alt was the thing that was fucking me up. On Death 3, I died to Cannon Alt. On Death 2, I died to Yasuo Zac. On Death 4, I died to Cannon Alt and Kennen, basically. Well, that's what killed my top and my AD. So play off of my carry. This is gonna be a formula. My carry. You need to pick the correct person to play off of, plus enemy win con. Okay. So if I add these two things together, I should be able to play better. I should have a more obvious goal. Okay? So why don't we think of some examples from the game? So what would this look like if I did it appropriately? I would play off of Kai'Sa, which would be Kai'Sa, plus maybe Cannon Alt. Cannon Alt slash Zac J4 engage. Maybe. What would be another example? Let's say I play with a lot of Jinxes. What if I played off of my Jinx plus what's another backline engage? What's something that kills a lot of Jinxes? Maybe Rakan engage. If there's a Rakan on the enemy team, maybe Zed, if someone like a Zed or a Talon engage, something like that. Okay, this is the kind of formula I need to do. So I'm going to go into a game right now, and I'm going to try to use this formula in my next game. And then maybe we'll put this value into that video. Random question, I have a Kraken Slayer build with Phantom Dancer and Rapid Fire Cannon. How can I put some AD into it? Jin. Brother man, if you watched my coaching video on don't waste money on coaching, the first thing I said is you need to do research. Whenever you're trying to get better, you need to do research on your champion. Look, jin.ug.gg. You need to do this every single time. Because I can't even tell you. So look, this person says, go this build. Mythic, you should go Gale Force into Infinity Edge. That's what this is saying. And if you don't trust this, let's go even further. Let's go to YouTube. Now, you got to be careful. This was my second example. You have to be very careful. Don't just listen to anybody that's like on YouTube. Like, what is his name? I Keep It Taco. This is a guy I know about. This guy is a Jin player. So let's see what his newest video is. Does he have any new videos? Okay, he's got a month ago he released this video. Let's see what he's building. So he's going against Ezreal Karma. Okay, he has this item, Gale Force. He's got Gale Force and Armor Pen. So it looks like Kraken Slayer. I don't think Kraken Slayer is super ideal is what it looks like, if I had to guess. Notice how he's itemizing Pen. Do you see that? And if you do go Kraken Slayer, it probably needs to be tempered with something. Like, I like how you actually worded it. You said, how do I get some AD in that build? Look what he's got. He's got Mortal Reminder. Is that what that's called? Rapid Fire Cannon, really good on him. But it looks like he also goes for IE 4th. So it looks like Gale Force, Infinity Edge need to be in your first, 3 or 4 items. You need to rush Gale Force. Look for Pen. Rapid Fire is probably third or second, maybe. I'm not sure. Let's go to another one. Let's do here. Let me show you another resource that you can use. Pro builds. Okay, Pro builds is another one that kind of gives you more up-to-date stuff from the best players. Because remember, Taco's not a pro, even though he's really good. Okay, look. What do we see? What are the commonalities in these builds? You tell me what build looks the most common. It looks 100% Gale Force. 100%. There's not a single Kraken build in here. I want you to consider that. Okay? What's the next most common item that you see? It's Infinity Edge. And then what's third? Rapid Fire Cannon. Now you can notice some people are working in Lord Dominic's. Kinetic does it here. And then Lucker does it. No, not Lucker. Wane does it here. So Gale Force, Infinity Edge, Lord Dominic's. It's going to make you do so much more damage. Okay? I want to give you another resource. Because I don't want to just say, this depends on... No, probably not. Probably not. The meta build is probably like a 99% build, if I had to guess. Like, 80 carry builds, formulas are usually pretty tight. The only things that change, like, are boots, and for other champions... Jin is... Oh, the LDR? Yes, sorry. The LDR would be based on health and armor. Like, let's say the other team has nothing but assassins. You don't build it, right? Because it says deals up to 15% bonus physical damage against champions with greater max health than you. Well, what if you're playing against a bunch of things like Ahri? Like things that don't build health, like Fizz, Zed. Well, Zed maybe you go Black Cleaver, but... Lord Dominic's is for against tanks, people with more health than you. So you need to probably... Your build order needs to probably be like boots at some point, Gale Force, Infinity Edge, Rapid Fire Cannon. And then maybe like Bloodthirster or the other armor pen item. This is probably it. This is probably the build. Look, if Reckless goes it, bro, Reckless, this is the guy. If you want to watch one of the cleanest 80 carries, this is probably it. I wonder if we can just type that in. That's a year ago. Not too up to date. Okay, so I want to go back into my commonalities thing. We've talked about what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to clean up my mid to late game by combining the thought process of my carry and what the enemy's win con is, and I'm going to try to shut that shit down, okay? Look, let's start up a game. Let's try to improve. I need to, kill my epic pen. All right, let's do it. I'm a little nervous, man. I'm starting stream after a huge VOD review. I feel like there's a lot of expectations. So I think it's important that we tell ourselves, win or lose, the point is, win or lose, I still improve. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go get a water. If this queue pops, I may miss it. Actually, I'm going to stop recording so... my computer isn't being taxed, but I'll start recording once the game starts. Actually, we get more coffee. Okay. We got our coffee brewing. I have high hopes. I'm gonna keep these right here. I've been trying to get into Halo music. I used to listen to Halo music all the time. Well, back in the day, man. The Halo 1 soundtrack. Yeah, this is the jam right here. Holy shit, it's getting intense. Okay, what are we gonna ban? Let's ban Kennen. No, we won't ban Kennen. Let's ban Jarvan, because that was the thing that was giving us a hard time. We can win! Let's go! Ban the strongest champ. But what if I'm playing the strongest champ? Did you ever think about that? We're gonna kill the Covenant! Alright. What's the biggest banger from this? Oh, this is the Halo one that they played during, what was the last level of Halo 1? The Fall of the Pillar of Autumn or something like that? Oh, I'm picking. Oh, we're going in Senna, though. Oh, Senna's going to eat our ass in lane. How do we don't know how to prepare. We didn't prepare for this. Okay. We're going to have to, look, you got to weather the storm. Come on now. Okay, this is going to be tough. This is going to be real tough. Senna is like, it just eats you in lane. So, how do we set up our runes for this? Why don't we go, well, we always go Hail of Blades. I'm going to continue to go Hail of Blades. But instead of going damage, we're going to go healing. We're going to go defensive wards. We're going to go Ultimate Hunter just because that's our shmove. We've got a carry comp, so we need to be as tanky as possible. Senna, since she's long range, she can easily proc your bone plating, which really sucks. So we're going to go Second Wind instead. We're going to go Unflinching. And since they have an 80 carry, they've got 2 80 carries in bot lane and a Viego who also does physical damage. We're going to go double armor. Health would be good. But armor is going to give us better value early. Okay, let's split the difference here. We're going to go scaling health and armor with attack speed. So this will give us a lot of sustain, or at least more sustain. We'll have a chance. Okay, we're going to start recording now. Alright. The library suite. Wait, that's a creepy one. Library was a spooky level. What was the one on the beach? The Silent Cartographer song? Silent Cartographer. Oh, yeah. Just put this shit on loop, bro. All right, we can do this. It is my goal. Look, we need to verbalize. Actually, if we're being honest, y'all, don't be like listening to hardcore music while you're trying to get better. Okay, let's go over our game plan here. We did really well engaging early game and making plays with our W. However, in the mid to late game, which is what we highlight here at right here, mid to late game, I need to play off my carry and the enemy wing con. Let's go ahead and use this time now to figure that out. So, who's my carry? Well, luckily for me, we have a fucking 4 carry comp. So really, it's whoever's doing well. It's whoever's the most fed. Early game, it's going to be Ezreal. But late game, it actually could change. Let's look at their team now. Their team comp has what kind of wing con? They have Xayah carry. They have, even Senna can start to carry a little bit. Viego resets and Echo dive. Now, if you remember from the VOD review, are they going in here? If you remember from the VOD review, I was having a hard time using my abilities early in the fights, or at least in the later part. I did really well with the Graves right here. So what's going to hit us first in these fights? It's going to be Echo W. It's going to be Ornn alt. It's going to be maybe even Viego stun. If I see these 3 people running at me, I need to be playing with the carry in front of me, and I need to be right behind him. That's it. Keep it simple. Protect my carries. Protect my front carry from these divers. That's it. That's as simple as we're going to make it, and let's get started with the game. Turn my sound back up. Oh, wait, my coffee's out of the pot. Do I go get my coffee right quick, or is that going to int my lane? Ah, you know, I don't need it. It's really int if you leave lane early. Or if you don't control lane early. Okay, it does not look like they leashed. Okay, they're shoving really hard early. We're okay with that. It sucks that we're going to lose level 2. Missed my Q. But it is what it is, isn't it? Don't let her get a hit on you, because whenever Senna gets her... she hits her Q on you, she then gives you a suck. Okay, we're chilling. I get a Q here. Nice. Good trade for us, even though my Ezreal took some damage. Okay, Echo, we do not know where he started. He could be ganking us right now. We don't know. We have our jungler here. So I could go for an int engage if we want to flip it and go for a 3v3. But let's just make sure that our boy's with us. Okay, I took some damage here. It's really whatever. I want to go in, but I'm going to wait until our jungler's here. If Echo's here, we want it to be a full-on 3v3. Okay, our 80 carry's getting poked. Oh, wait, we see Echo. I could go in now. Not working out. I'm not going to use my flash here. They sniffed that out really well. Okay, they saw him on a ward. That's why they were able to react. We've got its potential 3v3 right here. He used his E out. I cannot go in. Also, I'm going to last second hit this because of the video I watched today. Okay, Echo could easily wrap behind us, by the way. Okay, he's in middle. We could actually fight if we wanted to. Is this warded? Oh, we got our ghost. We got our ghost. That's enough. You will blow your flash. Why would you do that? Echo W's on top of me right now. I need to be mindful of that. Okay, okay. Not a bad start. Not a bad start. Echo was down here. Care for him right here. I back with tabbies, bro. I am in a godlike position. I'm going to wait for these tabbies. Normally, you don't want to wait in base for more than like 20 gold. I don't care. Oh, this time I go get my coffee. I'm a genius. Oh, my macro game. Oh, shit. I waited a little too long. Okay. Now that is min-maxing. You're in a game too. Let's see who gets a better KDA. Don't you play AD? I can't beat you. I'm playing support. Although I do have 2 kills right now, don't I? Okay. We'll play standard, and then we'll bring out our game plan early mid-game. Okay, we know the jungler's here. We want to play as far up as we can without dying. We want to make him waste the most amount of time here. That's how you bait. You want to just, like, pretend like you're going to go in. Like, I can walk along the side here, like this, and make him think that I'm going in. Junglers think, like, oh, go in, and you just got to bait. Play aggro. Look, I'm playing aggro. They think I'm playing aggro by holding the wave here. No, don't hit me. Ooh, Ezreal farming with a Z. Okay. Jungler could be here. Jungler could easily be in here. Echo W reaches to about here. I'm going to tap this bush and walk away. There's no way they backed. I mean, it is a cannon wave. Oh, Echo's top. We see him. It's a shame our dude just went in. Oh my god, she turned to kill. And then she BM'd. Okay, Echo's top. We have a chance to engage here. Might have to flash here by me. Nice, he finished her off. Okay, we got away with that. Why? Yo, what's going on, Tyler? I mean, Escapade. We got away with that. Why? Because we knew where the Echo was. I'm gonna back and put get a little bit of armor, health. Okay, this early game's going really well for us. Potato Man, he did what? What are you talking about? They're talking about the Senna. He walked up. I knew where the Echo was, and I was able to get on top of him. Our dude is going away. Good lane swap. Okay, we don't know where Echo is now. We're assuming that he's on his first buff, which is probably his red buff. No, it was his blue buff. I thought I heard a ghost spot lane. Was that... What's his face? Okay, we see Echo right here. Dude, I'm down to make this play. But it doesn't look like the rest of our team is. So I'm not going to. He finished her off. This guy. Potato. Okay, we see this guy going in. I almost... Okay, this wave is freezing. My AD carry is really upset about that. I don't care. Oh, what is this? Wait, he... I'm gonna go in because I have my boys. He's gonna land a Q and then he's gonna pop right here. Yep, really good. Okay, I need to walk away now. We're gonna scan try here. Remember, I was only able to do that because we had Prio in both our lanes. But that means we both used our flashes. Oh, I let that hit me. That's a shame. Oh, good damage. I've got 3 stacks. I want to use them on melee and cannon if I can. Kha'Zix is just waiting patiently. Pretty smart. I could do the in and out thing. This looks bad. This looks bad. Yeah, whatever. It's just a bad play. We shouldn't be going for a turret dive in this situation. I don't have my ult. Ezreal just used his ult. I don't know. So Echo's top side. Our top laner's gapping them. I mean, this is disgusting, actually. Wait, get this plate, brother. You okay? Wait, there's a chance that she face checks me, though. Was she half health? Should I stay? No, 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 no. Don't stay. Don't stay. Don't int. Don't int. Don't int. Don't int. Don't int. Good job, Jeffrey. Good job, Jeffrey. Okay, sick. I wanted to go on the Senna. I think she reset here. Oh, this is good. But she's got ult. We're just looking to get ult here. No, we're not. No, we're not. No, she's got ult. She's got ult. Go. What? The GP thought I was going in. Okay, he just stayed for no reason. That's okay. I need to buy a pink. I need to get my 6. So it looked like we were trying to pressure some make some plays in the bottom jungle, but it didn't seem like it was worth it. Oh my god. What a beast. So we should just do dragon for free, right? Okay, so bot lane resets. We get dragon for free. GP 1v2s. Okay, it is now 10 minutes. In the next, 5 minutes, the towers are going to start to go down. We need to be ready to play through their threat. Who's the strongest person on their team, do you think? Pressing tab. It's not this guy. The Echo's even kind of behind. It's probably either Viego or their AD carry. Maybe Echo. Maybe Echo once he gets his item. So it's either mid or jungle. Remember, that's part of our equation is playing away from them. I don't know where Echo is. It's pretty dangerous, but... I don't have my W, but I've got Kha'Zix right above me, so I can walk up here. We're playing for Viego or Echo. I found Echo. So I'm just posturing. I'm pretending to be a ward here. Oh, he's got them really low. I probably need to play through my Ezreal right now. I can just take this space. It's possible that Echo shows up, by the way. Okay. Echo's going up. So we're in a 2v2. Let's play poke under tower. I'm just zoning here. Remember, I'm not going to try to int. Okay, we're chilling. We're chilling. He gets that for free, hopefully. Oh, he should have flashed that. Well, he gets Herald. That was bad. I was trying to see if they walk up and try to ward the bush. If they did, I would have hit a double, but it's okay. I didn't lose much for it. We're just looking for Q poke here. Echo's top side. We are still in a 2v2. I could let Ezreal's autonomy shove them under tower, and then I go play around middle. Should I do a troll play? No, I shouldn't. I really wanted to walk through there. I mean, he's like gapping them, right? He's just holding them there. He doesn't really need me. I should just play through the GP, because GP's getting all the attention. We don't want to go under tower. Echo could be here very soon from wolves. I'm just looking to eat GP if he runs to me. That's a weird death. Ezreal's literally chilling. He's getting so big off of this. Echo could come around the wall. GP wants to reset. Okay, I missed that. I think I overstayed in middle, but I think it was free. I don't think I lost anything because of it. I'm trying to give this for my Kha'Zix. If I hit the scuttle over to him. Maybe I'll just get it myself. You're a bad little crab. You're a naughty little crab is what you are. Hey, stop healing. Give it to me! Okay. We don't have Ezreal here. Huge Ezreal ult. We trade 1 for 1 there because top laner roamed. That was an awareness thing. I hope this isn't worded. Holy shit, it's not worded. Holy shit, it's not worded. Maybe they blast cone over? I'm being so sleuthy right now. Okay, I just want gold. I need to get my stacks under wrap here. Okay, we need a reset here. Good golly, he's okay. Ezreal's going crazy, man. Oh my gosh. I kind of want to play backup here. Just gonna sit here, and then whenever she pushes up, I've got an item on back, so we're definitely overstaying, right? This guy's nuts. All me, baby. Yeah, me and Ezreal both just pinged it. What a nasty champ. I actually didn't mean to leave the bush right there. Okay, we've got our turbo item on reset here. This is really strong. Radiant Virtue is something you want to activate early in the fight. So let's go through our commonalities, what we were going to do. We were having a problem making plays in team fights mid-late because we kept on dying too early, or we didn't save someone too early. So who am I being ready for? Again, let's go over it. It's either Echo or an ult or Viego stun. And it's probably going to be on Kha'Zix or my melee frontliners like GP or what's his face. I could eat this guy. Okay, I turn on my thing. We're chilling. We have GP here. I'm down to do this. What if I just guessed? They're not here. Okay, he needs help. We kite back. I have my W in 8. She probably walks right here, by the way. Like, she'll walk down, right? Because she sees the wave getting shoved. I can hit this. We're definitely in the limit test area, I believe, right now. Wait, what? I'm getting left. I got ditched. Why no barrel? This guy let me die. Okay, I took a lot of physical damage. 1,300 of it was tower, by the way. Look at this. Okay, death number 1, man. It was me turret diving. That's okay. Because remember, it's okay that we made that play and died. We can learn from that in a different way. Our main goal still is the commonality fix that we had, which was using our ult early on the correct target. Which, once again, that is Echo. What elo is this? This is like mid-masters. This is Solar Baka. I don't know if you've ever seen him before. Okay, so I can use my Echo, or my ult on Echo and Viego. People that are going to be engaging early. Let me set up a vision line. We've got 2 minutes until Dragon, but 40 seconds until Baron. So it's more likely that people kind of start floating around Baron, even though Dragon's probably going to be the next option, or the next objective. Okay, here comes the Ornn. Put a pink right there. I'm gonna try to play with this guy. I'm gonna try KS actually. Okay, no, I wouldn't do that. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, now we can control Herald very easily. It's probably gonna be that they move. Okay, never mind. Viego's up there. I was assuming they were gonna go to Dragon, but we could actually go up there. Where's he going? He's going down. I think he's gonna go long. That guy got diffed. Okay. So we were able to get a free kill on their top or their mid laner. Our GP 1v2s them bot lane. We're in full map control. Last time I inted under tower for fun. I probably shouldn't do that again. I don't have my ult this time, but I can use my W for appeal. Okay, he knocked me up. I'm going to try to get a stun on this guy. Oh, I missed. Oh! Don't want to spread that stun. Jesus Christ, man. I don't have my ult. What? The GP killed me. I mean, this game's pretty much over. So we could look at this from a like lesson learned standpoint. Even though let's look at our 2 deaths here. Our 2 deaths were in their base under tower, where the GP didn't follow up with me, even though my W that I landed on their support, I was under tower. So obviously that was a bit of a limit test, and I was kind of more having fun with it. But, you know, it wasn't the problem that we had that we VOD reviewed. We VOD reviewed and said that we weren't eating the right person. Defensively, I've actually been doing a good job of this. And right here, hopefully I can do the same thing. Okay, I wasn't there in time. Didn't see him. It's possible that he's going down here. Set up a little vision thing. Oh, he's coming in. Here, I don't think I'm going to have to worry about using my ult defensively, but if I do, it's on our GP. Nice. That's exactly what we wanted, right? You see that thought process? I don't think I'm going to have to use my ult, but if I do, it's on GP. He got down to like below a quarter health, or around a quarter health. Use it. I don't have it now. So what's going to be their engaged threat now? It's going to be Ornn ult, and then they're going to follow up with Ornn ult. So imagine we're going to hear Ornn ult soon, if they don't want to try to fight us. And if they do, I just need to kite back. I don't have my ult, though. So really, we shouldn't be pushing in here, but we're all kind of just ego checking right now. I got ult up in 20. I'd like to use it defensively. Okay, here comes the Ornn ult. They're all here. It's going to be Ornn ult on top of Viego and Echo. Okay, there's the Ornn ult. Yeah, I'm not dying there. Holy shit. Viego might R in here. I've got my ult now. I need to be looking at Viego and Echo. Oh, I don't have my ult! My ult was down, man. I need to ult her soon, though. No, I couldn't reach him with my R. Oh, man. Stay alive. Did we get her? No. Okay. I have more assists than you? Bro, what? How? You're playing Jhin. Okay, I mean, hey, that was a successful game, man. We did exactly what we wanted to do. Now, obviously, let's zoom out here. This game that I VOD reviewed, it was even. We were slightly losing. This game, we were stomping them the whole time. My Ezreal was 1v2ing them bot lane. Oh, you lost? Oh, good time. Yo, GG's. Thanks for watching, Zero, by the way. Yeah, man. I mean, Solar Baka went crazy. Our jungler died a couple times randomly, and so did our mid, but actually, no, our mid was always 1v2ing. But the thing still remains. Yeah, I won. We destroyed. It wasn't even close. But I think we had two good examples where we actually said, okay, let's make sure we ult the right target, and we did. And so I'm pretty proud of that. So we're going to make a video out of this, kind of showing you how to improve, make the decision, and then actually execute in-game. So I'm going to stop recording now. I think even though I'm going to stop recording, I'm going to continue to stream, and I'm going to play a game. I'm going to play another game, and I'm going to do the same thing. So how about this? Now, since you guys watched this video with me, we don't even have to really VOD review. We can just do like a mental exercise. I had 3 deaths last game. Do you guys remember what they were? About to open a chest and an orb. Yo, good luck with that. I hope you get the skinniest skins. Who remembers what my deaths were? I had 3 deaths last game. What was the commonality between my 3 deaths last game? What did they all have in common? I'll give y'all until my Q pop to tell me. I know Potato might not watching. After watching the 100 tips video about 20 times, your stream keeps popping up. You watched it 20 times. I hope you got something out of it 20 times. That's sick. Yeah, I'm not working on my second 100 tips, but I think I might. Everyone likes that video the most, I think. I think it's just because it's fun to drown in like positive ideas, right? It's fun to just think of a bunch of things you're supposed to do. Oh, you didn't get the worst skins? Sorry. Well, Zero, are you familiar with the commonality stuff? My cane run rate got boosted from 40 to 70%. Wow. 30% change. That's awesome. Are you saying that was like a result from you watching that video? Or just recently you've been doing better? Bro, I'm about to ban GP, though. Do I ban GP? 70 is a huge number. That is nasty. That is really good. Okay, just for the record, if you want to win this game, you ban GP. But since I'm not a little loser, I'm going to ban Jarvan. Because I'm not afraid of those people. Okay, I want to go back to this, though. Do you guys remember what my deaths were? Do you guys remember what my deaths were from last game? I had 3 deaths. You found one in your game. That's funny. I died under tower. Bot lane following GP. My second death, I died... I can't remember. My third death, I died behind their Nexus. All 3 of my deaths were like limit tests deep inside their base. And that can be a good thing, but it also can be a bad thing. It can mean that you are playing too aggressive. You're going too far, which was definitely true there, right? Like I was definitely going way too far. But it's okay if you're dying for the right reasons. Like that game was over. It was a 1 game. If I really wanted to focus on lowering my errors, though, I definitely could fine-tune my aggression and say, okay, is this necessary? I didn't need to be pressing W under their base. But since the game was kind of over, we went ahead. Your team gave too much gold to that game with bounties. There was that time where Kha'Zix was fighting Echo at Raptors like later, and I said I was trying to save him. If I was actively using my W, I probably could have got there in time, but we definitely threw a lot of gold back. And that's the thing. Games can swap just like that, man. They really can. Like, if that Echo got ahead or that Viego got ahead, that shit is crazy. I just joined, but love your stuff, man. Genuinely my favorite league. Oh, my ego. Thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate that. I'm glad that my content is resonating with you. Well, now that you're here, is there anything you want to see, or is there anything that's been speaking to you specifically? Just to catch you up, we've been doing commonality video. We actually just did a commonality video. I did it live, and we figured out a problem that I had with one of my games. Actually, the game that I posted today, this game actually, I did a commonalities of it, and we took all of that information into the game I just played because I've been on a bit of a freaking loss streak. Look at this shit. Look at all these losses. But then look, boom. Look, commonalities, fixed our problem, worked out. But Gortesio, how do you say that? Gortesio? Is that like Italian? Oh wait, I know you. Yeah, you commented on my videos before. I know your picture. Yeah, you commented a while ago. We had a long conversation, I believe, if I remember correctly. Okay, I'm going against Rakan, Silas middle, Rakan, Zaya, Graves. It's going to be another... It's gonna be another game, same game. You were the only person I can actually watch streams of. I get bored of the other league streamers. You know what? I really appreciate that, but I'm also curious why. Like, what is it that gets you bored with other people that you enjoy about me? Because I kind of want to I want to know what is successful. I want to know what's working. What would you say is a good thing that you don't get bored of here? And then maybe I can do a better job of fostering that. Okay. So we are in a matchup that is hard. Vayne does a lot of damage to one person. If we are fighting and scrapping and trading with different people, we're not going to do well. Also, you like the sock? The sock is pretty sick. She went Cull. This Vayne does not want to fight. She would have went Doran's shield or Doran's blade if she wanted to fight. All right, what is everyone saying in chat? Oh, what is this? Wait, my Vayne's toxic. What? Okay, this game is actually starting off kind of weird. I was trying to make fun with the Rakan, but everyone started typing too much. I think I'm going to follow the... This Vayne is definitely good. You can tell that she's... I don't know. I can just almost feel it. But, yeah, hopefully people don't get tilted. All right, no leash. Let me read these comments, and then let's get into game, because I don't have to worry about lane early. Because I'm not going to be hitting these minions. I haven't been commenting as recent, but getting better have been amazing. Fucking awesome, dude. Well, I'm about to post one. I'm about to edit one today. Maybe tomorrow or tonight. I'm really glad to hear that. I hope everything works out. Oh, I fucked that one up. Okay. I'm going to read these comments later. Okay, they're going in on us. Yeah, you just can't let that happen to you, bro. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. She has flash, by the way. Maybe if I was playing more attentively early on, I could have helped slow that down a little bit. Hard to say. Okay, they're probably backing in a bush here. I scared him. Did you see that? I scared him. Okay, she's got a... This is not going to push, or this is not going to freeze. I think we push it, right? Or maybe we just stay. Maybe we just chill. So about your content is typically the amount of information you're able to give in such a short time. Awesome. I love that. Okay. Normally you want to reset whenever the other person resets. But I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to chill here. We had an oopsies in lane, but we still have all of our sums. They used Ignite, so technically we should have a bit of a summoner advantage because, like, what are they going to buy? What are they going to buy? I don't care. Is it some kind of bug? I don't know. I see one viewer, but I know there's probably 2 or 3 y'all in here. It's hard to say. Okay, look. She got another sword. Who cares? Who cares? All right, I'm gonna do my Vayne a favor and focus a little bit more on the game and maybe revisit some of the chats while we're dead or respawning or going back to lane. Okay, we've got jungle pressure. We do not know where their jungler is. Okay, we see their jungler. We see their jungler. Oh, good damage. I don't have my Q. If Rakan has W here, so I might need to flash this. Yeah, I knew Rakan's W was coming up. So mid-prio ended up leaking into our lane. We were split there. There was too many things going on, and mid-prio ended up costing us. So I'm just going to try to absorb. Kill these minions as fast as possible so that less damage gets done to our tower. Graze is just helping them shove this under. We don't want to fight here at all. Even though their mid laner went back, we don't want to fight. Maybe we can use some of this vision to delay them. If we delay them, that could work out pretty well. I can hit this with my Q. What are you doing, bro? This Vayne's crazy, man. Okay, we're delaying them even more. That's good. Okay, she just tumbled forwards. I'm going to have to W the backline here if Rakan goes in. Oh my gosh. This Vayne is kind of... I need a tank for Graves. Okay, we get a kill here. I mean, he's... I don't really know what he's doing. Oh shit, is the mid laner coming? It's Silas. I can flash maybe the Rakan. Okay. I'm gonna stay for tabbies, by the way. I think they're still here, actually. I'm just gonna hit one of those minions and leave. Okay. Following, oftentimes I have to speed up other videos, but here's I'm going to listen to original speed. Following is very nice. You explain your thought process. Many content creators tell you what to do and not why you're doing it. Ooh, I like the sound of that. Okay. Speaking of thought process, my man. The thing is, I could ask this guy to help me, but I don't think I'm going to. Because I think my Vayne is really the reason why we're losing. Did they go for a plate? Okay. Dies to Rakan. She got Xayah Flash. Yeah, Vayne is definitely going to be one of those like players that makes plays, but is going to be playing way too aggressive. So I need to be ready to reposition her. I think she's good mechanically, but I think she's just kind of playing for fun and is going crazy, which I'm all about, man. Fuck it. Xayah doesn't have flash, and she's not level 5 yet. We can make a play on that. But who's going to be in our lane, do you think? Probably the friggin' Graves, because Graves has been camping us this entire time. So now that Viego's here, I want to face tank the Graves with my tabbies and enable Vayne. Okay, Graves is for sure right above us, if not flanking us already. I'm actually a level up. Oh, he might go in on me here. I really want this cannon before we fight. If I go in, I'm going to go in for the long haul here. If she does a feather recall, I'm going to go in early. Even if it's into a bunch of minions. She leveled up the second I fucking... Nice. We can fucking destroy this. I have W in a second. He needs to tank this for me. Okay. That ended up actually trading well for us. We got Recon Flash as well. Oh, I missed. Oh. I was too low to tank much more than that. Maybe I should have went under tower. Fuck, I walked up instead of down under tower. I should have went underneath the tower. It's just that sometimes whenever you play under the tower, you both get womboed really hard. So I was trying to create space, but I'm not sure if that was the correct play. Okay, let's do a reevaluation of our team. Vayne could be good. However, our jungler and our mid laner are the carries, for sure. Like, we need to make sure we're enabling them. Unless Vayne actually starts scaling and gets 1 or 2 items, in the early game, I'm going to play more for our jungler. I don't want to take this kill. That's so good, bro. I could have just taken that kill. That is so good. Okay, where did this bitch just go? Is she going into river? Oh, this is huge. She has R, though. She doesn't have flash, but she does have R. I don't think this reaches, by the way. Okay, the only reason why I'm chasing is because our dude's up here doing this. I'm not actually trying to fight her. I'm in a really bad spot, by the way. We have R, but does this become good for us? Nah, I didn't have W, my man. He's mad because he thought that we could help him, but we couldn't. That's okay. He can be mad if he wants to. I understand. Mid and jungle have the most impact. Yeah, this game, it looks like it. I mean, their entire team looks like they're all having impact. They all have bounties and 2 kills. I'm not going to buy a pink ward here. I really don't want to skimp. I want to skimp on the wards and get more of my item. Okay, Gwen. She could come online, man. We have a chance here. We really do. I think in the early game, we still need... What the fuck was that? I think in the early game, we still need to be counter-engaging. They have a lot of engage with Sylas and Rakan. And so as long as we're playing for their engage win con, which is Sylas and Rakan, we should be able to turn a lot. The only problem is sometimes when you're defending... That was a shit ward. I should not have done that. Sometimes when you're defending AoE engages like Rakan, you end up getting hit by them, which sucks. We don't know where Graves is, by the way. That's why I'm playing back. I'm just going to play somewhat close to her. Yeah, there she is. Or he is. Are they coming in here? If they get this kill, I'm going to slowly move over here to back them up. They got him. I'm going to come back. Graves is for sure going to cover middle or gank bottom. If we see him middle, he's not bottom. If we see... Oh, he's going middle. All right, we're 2v2 right now. I don't know what to do here. I kind of want to get cannon and then rotate. If she kills this minion, I level up before I rotate. Nice. I can meet them up here. Rakan is not going to stay in bot lane. We're going to 3v3 in middle. Their engage is Rakan. Graves does not have any engage. Viego's going up. I wish we were all together. I want to save her. Can I get to her somehow? Fuck, Casante's coming down too. If there is a way I can get to her, I can save her. Nah, she's just going to die. That's a shame. Okay, whatever. Well, we tried. We tried to put ourselves in a position to save her. I mean, what can you do, right? Okay, so we're going to spend some gold on MR because it's the biggest item we can buy, even though armor would be better for our lane. I probably should have bought armor, by the way, because they don't do a lot of magic damage. All right, where are we going? I don't know summoners, by the way, so I've been trying to commentate a little bit more than do summoners. Okay, Sylas is going to back here. The enemy bot lane is going to come back bottom. We might see them right here. We might see them or not see them until they come into lane. Okay, I can scan us through. Okay, he scanned. I'm gonna get us some surrounding vision, deny plant. I'm not gonna use my Q on the plant or on the dragon. I kind of want to save it. I think he just warded this, by the way. Nice, we get that for free. Bad condemn, but whatever. Oh wait, this isn't worded. Does that kill her? Let's go! Oh my god, I'm heads up, bro. Oh yeah. I'm autopiloting. My bad. I can shadow. Great. What's his face could be next to me. I'll just leave. That was so good, bro. Is there ever a time where you genuinely abandon lane early and focus on roaming? Is she staying? Whoa. Yeah. Okay, but that's called flipping. It's called flipping, though. Like, it only works with certain champions, right? And if you're gonna do it, it needs to be like a last ditch effort. There's still a correct place to be. I don't have ult here. They might kill top. Viego or Cassante kind of crazy. If you're gonna go crazy and just like completely leave your lane and just focus on fighting, you can go like animal style. That's what Europe called it. Oh man, they cannot be playing to top, bro. Don't play to top. What the? He just walked at us, bro. Rakan must still be shadowing. Yeah. I don't have ult for 20. We're kind of chilling. Wait till his scanner goes down and we'll replace the ward. Yeah, you can go crazy and just start roaming the whole time, but it's not really consistent gameplay. Please back up. Please back up. Okay, we see Graves right now. Let's see if Graves wants to scan this. Okay, we got Graves scanner as well. I mean, we're kind of chilling. We don't really care as long as Cassante doesn't come down here and beat our ass. I don't really know why we're pushing middle, though, because... we're kind of even. Remember, I'm trying to play counter engage. Kill this. Oh, he's flashing. This guy's 100% flashing, right? Holy shit, we played counter engage. Did anyone see us play counter engage? We get Herald and maybe blue buff off of that. That was a really good example of counter engage. We should take this. Why aren't we taking blue? That's a shame. Okay, so she is going for a low variance play. She's just going to go straight for her item and not greed for anything else. Even though really we should have went and counter jungled their shit. That was really good. So one thing I want to criticize though, I ate the Vayne as she was getting Rakan comboed. And I wonder if I needed to. I could have maybe waited. Because the Rakan was all on top of her, but then I think the Sylas stole someone's ability. They didn't really follow up, but maybe they didn't follow up because I ate her. I don't know. I'm glad that it played out the way we did, though. I wasn't really thinking about who I should eat, but I think I chose the right person. Watching Rakan, feeling scared. Nice. Dude, he is so good. This guy is so strong. Yeah, I'll keep taking this guy's wards if he wants to keep putting them there. I feel like someone should be on their blue buff. But if you look at the minimap, I'm kind of alone here. So I'm just going to play... I'm going to chain link off of our Gwen until my AD carry gets middle. I see sometimes I do it... Okay, wait. Hold on. I can't read what you're saying because I just saw Rakan moving right here. I'm going to read your shit after I play with Gwen here. I'm going to ping Vayne off and then shadow Gwen. Also, the reason why I'm okay to stay down on this side of the map is because of the fact that they don't have any more CC. They used it all. I can flash if I have to. You gonna come over? Why would you come over? What the fuck? Now we're the ones inting, huh? Oh, big damage. What? Oh, I stayed alive for so long. Who wins this? Who's more broken? Let's go, dude. Okay. Gortexio said, I see sometimes I do it when my AD carry seems a lot lost because I feel like getting my mid jungle. Yeah, so that would be playing off of stronger players. I mean, sometimes that works. Potato says, Gio, this is what you should avoid. The commonalities. Be with your team. You can get 4v2'd here, or they can 4v2. Okay, did you see what happened, though, Potato? I was positioned in the correct way, though. I wasn't playing aggressive. I ate my Gwen, backed up. I baited all of their combos. Did you see how early Rakan used his ult here? He did that because he didn't know I was there. He said, this is a free pick. Let me just get it. That was a really good play, for sure. We just need to keep preparing the play with our R. We now have Radiant Virtue, which incentivizes us to use our R even earlier. I think Rakan's behind this guy, by the way. Who do we keep counter-engaging? Rakan and Sylas. Rakan and Sylas. Now it looks like Cassante's in the mix. Rakan and Sylas, Cassante. We don't have our Gwen, but that looks fine. Okay, let's hit this plant here so he can't hit it. I'm just going to deny their plants while walking forwards. Looks like we can go to control Baron. I wish I didn't waste my friggin' wards over there. I might need to save this guy. No, I don't. Gwen is a monster. Okay. Free plant here. Okay, we know there's vision in there. You guys want to do Baron? I'm so down. I'm going to use my pink on it just so it creates like a threat. Now they don't know if we're on it or not. So I'm just going to chain link. I'm sitting between my two people. But remember, I'm trying to counter Rakan. And I think he's going to roam top. I'm right. Maybe I can get here in time. Let's see if I can do a wall glitch here. No, I went to the wrong side. Fuck. My Gwen. Okay, she's fine. He took her to the other side, man. Okay. We want to shove this shit, but we don't want to int. They don't have any engage, though. We've kind of killed all their engage. You were in river and your team was in base. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no, I'm tempered, bro. I did my VOD review. I think I should start my streams with VOD review. Doesn't that make me better? Because it keeps everything fresh. It's kind of like starting your day with meditation or something. Yo, we could shred Baron, by the way. Yummy. Would you say that there was anything you should have improved, or was it just meant to be a close fight? Well, if you look at the kills right now, it's actually a close game. So I'm not sure. Maybe if we VOD review it, we can VOD review it after this game, and maybe you can tell me what you're talking about. I don't have any vision. If they steal this, I'm going to be bummed out. Okay, let's do a quick reset. Since this is going to be the last fight of the game, let's try to buy for power. What we can do is we can buy... how much is this? An elixir of iron and a pink ward. So I'm not going to pop this until we actually get to the fight. If the game doesn't end. Jesus Christ, this Evelyn... Or not Evelyn. Her name's Evelyn. This Gwen is going crazy. Look at her go. Did she win this? Jesus. That was like a Dragon Ball Z fight. Okay. We don't have Viego. Their person's dead. The only engage they have is Sylas, who's top lane. I think we're just free to take this. Remember, I'm anti-engage. Got to keep remembering that from VOD review. There's Rakan. He's the other engage. He may turn it on here. I have to eat there, even though it feels like a waste. Turn on my pot here. We're kind of waiting. We don't have our... Sylas. I don't think we do anything else. Let's just kill this shit. There's nothing I can do. Yeah, we're just fucking outnumbered. Whoa! Okay. Okay, so Rakan's ult could be coming up because he does have probably Ultimate Hunter if I had to guess. They only have 1 tower. I don't think Xayah has R though. Yeah, super good. Really good ults. We're playing really clean with our defensive counter ults. Okay, did I need to read? Fuck. I folded my arms and pulled my charger out. Okay, you said very good fight, however, was very close. Would you say there was anything you would have improved, or was it just meant to be close? Then I said something about how the game is actually close. We were ahead because we had so many towers, so our gold was probably way ahead. The fight earlier in enemy blue seemed like you played very correctly and made little to no mistakes. Oh, okay. Now I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay. So let's just say we're confused. I'm just going to completely delete everything that I thought about that fight. Let's click on... Let's go to my channel. Let me click on my live. Okay, let's just say we're tuning into this fight as it's happening.
Let's click on...
Okay, this is giving me some kind of like headache now.
He is so good. This guy is so strong.
Okay, am I in the right spot?
Vayne off and then shut
Okay.
him in.
So let's
So
watch
the
this
reason
shit
why
unfold.
I'm okay to stay down on this side of the map is because of the fact that they don't have any more CC. They used it all. I can flash if I have to.
I maybe could have walked up there actually. So at this point, I think we're done. Now, don't get me wrong, we're ahead right now because if you look at the towers, they have 2, we have 3, or 4. I'm not trying to fight here. I don't want to fight here. But it looks like they're going to fight here. So I just I go hit the ward, the scrying thing, because I'm just looking to get information and then reset and spend my gold. Because I have my item on back. But then he goes over the wall. Okay. So now let's do some math here. Let's do some math. They lost somebody. We're having a 1v1 in the top side of the map right here. You see in Raptors. There's a 1v1 going on up there. So currently it is a 4 versus 3. They have their AD carry, their support, and their jungler, or and their top laner. Probably. We don't know where the AD carry is. So let's just watch it unfold. Yeah, so this is a 4 versus 3. Here, everyone's on screen. Xayah's right above here. So you can see us 4 right here. Now, IW over. Okay. IW over because we are now taking a 4 versus 3. This is something that we're opting into. My guy's over the wall. This is a Vayne. I need to make space for her. I don't have my ult, so it's not like I'm going to eat her over the wall. I need to make space for her because it's very clear that we're going to fight this. Even though our resources are kind of low, I'm just going to commit. So I W in, I miss. I tried to chain with her condemn, but I just didn't time it very well. I tried a body block for her. I know Cassante damage kind of AoE, but I get a stun on the Cassante. Vayne dies, and this is where I'm feeling kind of spooky. This feels really bad. But then I think she lands a big R.
Now we're the ones in things.
God dang. Do you see that? Look at the Gwen R3. Look. Banded Dragonite, the Xayah player, has 1,000 health. 1,000 health. Watch this shit.
Now we're the
Oh
Ooh,
my.
big damage.
Okay, then he combos onto me. I'm just going to try to stay alive. I get my E up. I'm just trying to space. Notice how every time the Cassante jumps to me, I'm just running away.
Oh, I stayed alive for so long. Who wins this? Who's more broken?
Okay, so was this fight ideal? No. If you want to talk about proper macro, we should have reset with numbers advantage and then pulled our Malphite and done dragon, reset, and then pushed through top to get more gold. But this was one of those situations where even though it wasn't necessarily the best play, if you've got 5 people doing the wrong play, there's a way better chance that you have to win if you've got 5 people doing 5 individual plays that are all better. Does that make sense? So we just sent it. We just fought. I think I played this perfectly except for the W. I think the W here was bad. So that's all I can really think about.
We're the ones inting, huh?
The thing is I know the stun's gonna wear off. I knew that this the condemn was gonna wear off. And maybe I can even criticize myself for walking away to that scrying plant. That wasn't necessary. We've got fucking perfect vision over here. So I probably could have stayed closer. And then I probably should have put this directly underneath the Vayne, because let's be honest, the Rakan's not the threat. I was trying to chain CC, but I probably should have put it underneath the Cassante and the Vayne and where they were wanting to go. Yeah, in low elo, we would have lost the fight from the 2v2. Oh, yeah, I was talking about something else. Yeah, that was not bad. That's not bad. Okay, well, I just want to talk about what happened on stream today. I really appreciate you guys hanging out and vibing with me today. I may play one more. It kind of depends on time. I had a massive loss streak. Massive. Let me put it on ranked only, by the way. Tried to fight you. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one, though. That was a defensive play. Look at this loss streak. Look at this nasty ass. I see. Makes sense. The Gwen damage was definitely massive. Yeah, holy shit. Did you see that? I appreciate seeing the VOD review live, though. And Lily would have lost that. Yeah, I could see. I mean, but remember, in low elo, you're also playing against other low elo players, so you don't know. I was fucking. These last 4 games I played were so bad. I've been playing pretty well. I think within the next month, I'm going to get Grandmasters if I kind of keep trending. I lost probably 250 LP. I woke up this morning. I watched an educational video. Look, I'll even show my fucking history here. Look, I watched educational video. Where is it? Look, the only support macro guide you'll need. I started thinking about what I need to be doing in lane. I VOD reviewed one of my gameplays. If you look here on my channel, I uploaded this video right here where I was master. Look, I was masters 300. I was masters 425 LP a couple days ago. And I was in a rut, man. I'm losing games. And then I slowly rebuild my mentality of what I'm supposed to be doing, and we won 2 games because of it. Now, obviously, I got carried in the first game, but still, that's awesome, right? Just played a ranked game where I was held hostage by 3 actual bots, AFK all game, only moved one direction, lost 34 for that. Just wanted to vent. Oh, that feels bad. That feels bad. Well, hard to even know what to say to that, man. Just the fucking reality of queuing up. It's always a possibility, isn't it? I guess I'd rather take actual bots over fucking toxic teammates. Sometimes a person not playing. Don't you hate it when someone AFKing is actually a better option? But that fucking sucks. It sucks to waste your time. I think that's one of the underlying things that people like. It's why they tie value to playing games. Like in my perfect world brain, I'm sitting here like, okay, playing games. I put in a ticket for an ELO refund. Do they do that? I wonder, do they actually do that? Compensation? People always talk about like, oh, let's FF. I don't care. This is bullshit. It's like, I think it's because they feel like they're wasting their time. I think people, I mean, obviously, you know, you've probably heard people say time is the most valuable resource. Like, I like improving, but in your situation, how do you improve in a game where people weren't even playing? Like, you can't. So not only do you lose ELO, it was a legit waste of time. It's hard to say, man. I think that might even be worse than losing ELO, is wasting time. Okay. Well, I've got to work. I have to leave my house at 12. So I've got an hour. Oh, I probably should stop this recording for this session. Oh, no. Wait, what? It says I'm... I've got probably enough time for one game, like a successful one game. So let's just see if we can do it. Let's see. If this doesn't pop within the next 10 minutes, I can't play. But let's actually see if we can three-peat using the same resources that we used or that we kind of figured out this morning. I figured out that I was not alting and figuring out what the enemy's win con won. Oh, I will win for you. Mijo, I will win. How do I say will win? Ganaré? Ganaré para ti? I will win. No. Me gusta. Ganaré para ti. Ganaré para ti en inglés. Oh! Look at that shit. We're cultured in this bitch. Yo, Potato, before you go, you're Greek, right? How do you tell me I'm gonna win in Greek? Let me get your Greek vibes in the chat right quick. We try to learn languages here too. Unless you're already gone, then fuck. But anyways, peace out. Yeah, we really did a good job VOD reviewing. Let's see if we can pull that into the next game. I think this actually we didn't VOD review our last game. So in the first game, our 3 deaths were all limit tests. They were all in the enemy's base because we were just shitting on them. Our second game only had 2 deaths, but what were they? I actually don't remember. I think one of the core reasons League is toxic, the more time spent in a lost is more infuriating the players in a casual game and losing a 10-minute game. More time spent in. Yeah, I think so. I think you're right. But you know what's funny, though, is that it's a reframing thing, is it not? Because if I told you, oh, man, like let's take Valorant, for example. Let's say it went 16-16, double, triple overtime, and then we lost. Oh, it feels so worse. You know, it's kind of like, it's like, well, it's only a loss. It's only a waste of time if you think of it as a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? If you said, oh, wow, that was such a close game, I was really able to express my skill in it, it's different, you know? It's kind of weird. Oh, dude, let me know. Teach me some of your language. I don't know any Greek at all. I was in Italy in September. That's as close as I've gotten to Greece. My wife really wants to go. While you figure out how to teach me, okay, I don't even know how to pronounce this shit. Is that Nikiso Giacena? Is it kind of sound Italian? Yo, what's going on, Bacon? The games are going great. Basically, the story of today is I've gone on a turbo loss streak. I super VOD reviewed and practiced, and I came up with a strategy, and so far the strategy is 2-0'd today. So we're going to go for a 3-peat before I have to leave for work. Put extra tone on the caps. Nikiso dia escena. See you, Potato. Thank you for stopping by. All right, man. Oh, shit, we're jungle. Is that how we're going to end the stream? Getting fucking auto-filled? How do we turn this into a positive? How do we make sure this isn't wasted time, Gortexio? Okay, we don't want to ban Jarvan, but we will ban Udyr. So we're going to hover Jarvan so no one bans it. Because my Jarvan's been pretty good. See, my Jarvan went 6-2-15 and lost, and then I went crazy. Definitely, I enjoy League a lot from an improvement aspect. There are very few games I genuinely get mad/sad at. However, I know many people who just see it in terms of win versus loss. Bro, early on in my YouTubing, like 2 months ago, I put out a video right here. Whoops. Ban a champion. Oh, I haven't banned yet? I almost banned Jarvan. I probably would have cried. I tried to kind of address that in this video.
Hey guys, Jeffrey here. I got a Tom Kench game for you guys today. It is a 50-minute, 110-kill shit show. And there were so many throws from them to us, from us to them, Barons, Elder Dragons, and much more. I had to cheat code several times to get...
It's funny how I can already cringe at my past content, and I've only been doing this for like a month. Okay, but anyways, I think about a minute into here.
There are many gamers in this world, and some of them are here for fun. If you queue up for ranked just to get your mind off of a stressful day at work or school, then that's absolutely fine. Enjoy yourself. But for those of you that are a little bit more like me and want to see progress and results, you guys should listen and let me know what you think about this. So the way I see it, that there are two groups of people. When it comes to trying to win, there are Group A and Group B. And Group A are winners. They're the ones that are focused on winning. They are the ones that want to have the highest internet points. They want to have the highest rank. They want a good KDA. This is like your typical Call of Duty person back from the early 2000s. And they just prioritize the results. They're very results oriented.
So that's it. I mean, you got people that really want to win and they want to get results. But those are people that are stuck. It's also called a fixed mindset. They only want to win. But then you've got people that I think I like to more identify with that don't care about winning. Obviously, we use winning to measure. Oh, you saw that video? That's awesome. You measure your success by your wins. That's normal. Everyone does that. But if you use that as a metric to win, then that means you can never win when you lose. But the thing is, I measure my success by growth. So even whenever I lose, I can still win. That's like the benefit to, figuring that out. It's so awesome. It's freeing too. Pike, fuck. All right, y'all are about to learn how to jungle subpar. Skarner, oh man, he's gonna cuck me. Basically, I just need to int. Okay, so we've got Gragas going Dicko. We've got Zed Assassin, which isn't super good against Cho'Gath and Skarner, but maybe it's good. Zyra Khan should absolutely dumpster Pike Kaisa. That's a fact. They should dumpster them. And so in my head, I'm thinking, okay, Gragas is an absolutely broken champion, and Zed versus Talon, I'm not sure if that's going to be a bloody mid lane. So in my head, I'm thinking, okay, Gragas is the best lane to gank for, because Pike is slippery, and Cho'Gath is really he's easy to kill. So I think if we pressure Cho'Gath early, if I can get up there and get one kill for my Gragas, reset, and then Giga camp bot lane, that sounds ideal to me. Okay? And so just like when we were VOD reviewing earlier, I think I need to do that. I need to verbalize that. Okay? I'm going to start bottom. I'm going to impact top lane. Nah, fuck this, man. It's season 13. I'm going to do red and gank bottom. I'm camping bottom. There's a lot of different ways to do this. I don't need to split this up. I think we can win really hard if I just camp bottom. Like, hard. I could do red into gank bottom. And then just farm this. And then if that works, then we keep it going. If it doesn't, we just change. Why does this Zaya have more health than I do? Lamau, def top and bot have a lot of game potential. Yeah, absolutely. Do you let your team know? What if bot perma pushes? They might. I would say that they won't, because if you look at this guy's item, he doesn't have relic. This guy does. So I'm assuming that it won't push. Now, one thing is true is that Rakan and Zaya have a lot of AoE abilities because they have extra feathers, so they're probably going to accidentally push. Oh, we've got vision on this? That's so sick. What do I do? Do I just want to go do the damn thing? What if I just did it? What if I just did it? I'm going to do it. Okay. Okay. We back. Let me tell you why we back. I could farm up. and pressure middle. But what's Skarner going to do? Tell me what Skarner's going to do before it happens. Skarner's going to go into my shit, right? He crosses here. I guarantee you he's right here. Mid's got prio, so that means that he gets free entry into my shit, right? Nuh-uh, not on my watch. I go top and I farm down now. I farm down. And then I guess what? I get to gank bottom again. I'm going to do my blue, even though I think it's better to do my Gromp because it's in the right direction. I'm going to smite early so that my smite gets on cooldown. Kaisa flash. So what do? We hit this towards middle. See if that sees Skarner. I don't have my combo. I'm down a level. Let's see if he can live. Is this fucked or what? I'm coming, brother. Can you live? Can you live? It's done. Is it done? It's done. It's done. Let me farm. Let me farm. Okay. Beast mode. Okay, it looked like Skarner was going to his Krugs. I think I now have the time to farm down. So I'm going to farm every single camp and head straight bottom. And that way I can impact at the same time Skarner gets there. The only problem is that Skarner's now going to go do his Krugs. He's going to reset and go straight to his Gromp. And he's going to basically have a level lead on me. And that's fine. We're okay with that. Shama. I need to pull the camps better. Shouldn't have used my Q there because now I can't drag over the wall. It's fine. I'll pull with this. We need to use our last Q, our next Q, on all of them. Whatever. Skarner is 100% here. By the way. Expect Skarner. Okay, this is a free kill. I'm just going to go in. Ideally, I give this to the AD. Yeah. We kill this pink. He already has Scuttle. We know this. Right? Yeah, we back. We back. And just like that, we're gone. We ping our mid laner off because we know Skarner's in the area. And we reset. We buy items. That's it. We swap the scanner. Where do we go? I don't know what to do. I'm a new jungler. What do I do? Repeat the same shit over and over and over again. I want to go to my Gromp and then go down. But the thing is, my Gromp's not up. So I'll just go middle and pressure for middle. Okay, RZ's flash gets blown. I have nothing better to do. Everything is gone because I've been too efficient. I'm gonna chill with mid lane. This is where using your function keys is really good. Fuck. I just used my combo, though. Oh, is he gonna die? Oh, he just got 6! If I play this correctly, it should be a 100% kill, though. Yeah, that was unlucky. Oh, I'm stupid! Hey, look. Sometimes you fuck up, man. I didn't take into consideration that he had fucking... What's it called? Okay, we're farming down. We're trying to go straight towards our bot lane. Hopefully I can get level 6 here. They're fighting already. I mean, bot lane's actually doing well. At some point you gotta think, like, what's the point of kicking... Okay, this guy's gone. I don't know what to do. I'm very stuck right now. I don't like the play topside. I don't like that play. I just want to farm. Ah, this guy is just pulling me into everything. Very good. Oh, we don't shove this. We don't shove this. Look, it's shoving back. Okay, I have re-earned the Gragas's trust. What would you say your secondary role is? Jungle. But I also play top lane. Or, sorry, mid. I autofill Karma in solo lanes. And jungle is for sure like a big one for me. I played jungle a lot whenever I first got to Masters. I played a lot of Xin Zhao and Warwick. Bro, I have not seen this Skarner. Is he like AFK? Okay, we need to go bottom. I'm gonna be late to this, maybe. Look, these guys are inting. Why am I even down here, man? Oh, give me this kill. Well, we take it. Is Skarner AFK, bro? Whoa. I just shit my pants. And you know what? It's okay. I've been playing perfectly up until this point. It's okay that I shit my pants. God dang it, man. My headset like disconnected and then my audio went out and then out of nowhere I wasn't aware of the fucking Did anyone see that? No one saw that, right? Okay, my boots have now come in. I now have my gore drinker. I can position incredible USB being disconnected true combo. So this guy's been turbo farming. You know what we're gonna do? We could make a play for top side, but I don't really like that. Fuck, I wasn't watching which side Skarner was coming from. I didn't see where he left. So bot lane's strong enough, y'all. They are so strong. I actually am getting diminishing marginal returns from ganking them. Is this Scuttle here? Nice, we get Scuttle. No, we have to go now. We go now. We stand. This is pretty spooky, actually. Not bad. I don't know why he's telling me to fight him. I don't like the Gragas is like constantly gaming over my shoulder. The Zed's kind of low. I don't think we can actually fight this. Oh, wait. If I could counter gank here. Bot lane's getting a little crazy. I might give him Herald. I think that's a mistake I'm making, by the way. I kind of got dizzy there. I shouldn't have given them Herald. If he's going to get Herald for free, I need to get Dragon or something. Okay, they shouldn't be losing. Wait, I can solo this then. He's for sure on Herald, right? Yeah. I need to think like a jungler. Jungler should not be here. If he is, then we might need to do a smite fight. I know a lot of junglers don't use their gore drinker on what's it called? I'm just gonna reset. I don't care about my Krugs. I'm gonna try to get top lane. He's for sure on this, is he not? Oh, that's so good for Gragas. I just need to head top. I'm on my way, man. I mean, I'm pretty strong. Yeah, my USB is kind of fucking cracked, by the way. Okay, that hook means nothing. They get Herald. Do they use it middle? Do I continue to farm? Or do I... No. We don't farm. We fight. Be with the boys. Gotta be with the boys. Except for Khan just uses W, did he not? USB get... I'll follow. We didn't kill it in time. We're kind of just posturing. I don't know. I feel kind of uncomfortable right now. Someone's to our right. Yeah, I get fucked. We need to go on Talon really next. Combo in 2, 1. Give me that shit. What I look like? A support player? USB and the triple kill, baby. Although I'm pretty sure I KS like all of those. Okay. Don't bother. Don't bother running around. There's no point in me running all the way back to my base. Just reset. Go spend your gold. I'm gonna go bottom though. So the reason why I'm going bottom, I want to farm up to top lane. I don't want to be down here because it's already pushed. I'm gonna skip my Krugs because Jarvan is not a gold jungler. He is just useful without items. So I'm gonna do the things that matter, things that are easy to kill. Now, does this mean that there's a window open for Pyke to roam top and them to fight again without me and lose? Yes. But this is optimal for me to get gold. Actually, as a matter of fact, I might ping them off here. I should have pulled these. Look, look, Pyke's up there. There's a chance that they fight. Talon's roaming. Care for Talon. That's all right. Okay, Pyke's up there. We shouldn't be fighting because Jeffrey's farming wolves. Although I should probably stop farming wolves, though, no? Okay, I'm going to try to meet Skarner up there. Is there a jumper? Okay, there's a jumper here. Okay. Kind of weird. Not really sure what happened, but it did. There's nothing to do. Okay, we put pinks in there. That's cool. I don't really know what happened. I think we were split. The Skarner ulted me, I think. That was pretty useless, right? So Skarner ult is down. That means we could take a mid 2v2 fight, probably. Does Gragas have teleport? Oh, Grag, teleport, baby. I got you. I don't want to get eaten by the fucking... What's his face, though? Teleport in a couple seconds. If he teleports to the cannon, it's actually such a good bait. Okay, that's not really the best teleport. Oh, did I miss my combo? I'll just put us all in here. I'm kind of trash, no? That's his flash, though. Are we fighting here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, I replied to this guy's comment about why I missed. If he starts like flaming me, I'm gonna drop it and mute him. My comment, what that's supposed to do is say, hey, sometimes I make mistakes. Okay, he's funny. All right, it's fine. All right, we're going for dragon. I'm just gonna set up for an engage. I kind of want to stay off the map here. Okay, I found the Pyke. He's right here. That was weird. Flash. I don't think we go for dragon, guys. Okay, dragon's the play. And Scuttle, actually. I guess they think that I can get it myself. I'm going to ping this guy off, because if Skarner's playing topside, and we're just... Yeah, he is. There's no way he dies to this. We pinged it off. Ah, that's a shame. He should be able to buy time. He's got flash, but... I mean, that's really worth for us. I mean, they're going to get tower, I guess, but... Oh, fuck, it was warded. Got her flash. I back here because I want to build my item. What would you say is your best quality as a player? For me, I like to think it's my ability to recognize threats and protecting my team from them. That's why I play Shen, Milio, Bard. It's probably not an in-game thing. It's probably more like... I'm going to the wrong place. I'm not paying attention. Probably has something more to do with like my growth. I'm really good at identifying, like problem solving. So I've always been really good at verbalizing and like talking about what I want to do on the map. And so I'm able to communicate and explain shit to myself. If that makes sense. Okay, they're owning by themselves. What? Let me lawn dart you, bitch. But yeah, I'm able to communicate stuff to myself. I'm able to process things pretty well, which I find to be very helpful for me. As far as like in-game stuff, I can make plays happen. I'm pretty good at making plays. I'm pretty good at identifying what the enemy wants to do if I spend time thinking about it. Thank you for the wolves. I'm going to sit here on Scuttle. He may show up here. I've got Zed. If I ult him early, he can't pull me anywhere. So... Bro, this guy tanky, man. They probably go right here, by the way. We're going to take bottom inner tower here and then reset. I'm going to back and buy the big piece of Zhonya's. They're on Baron right now, are they not? I should have bought a pink ward, but I couldn't do it. APM luck. Okay, there's no way they're on Baron. Because their 80 carries bot lane. She was hiding in Try behind us. I'm already level. I'm a level up on their jungler. I'm not really worried about farming right now. Why am I doing that? I'm not doing the combo. I keep trying to DPS with my QE and I'm not... It's so bad. I've gotten punished for it like 3 times. $1,200 smite. So what you do is you save an ability and combo with it. Oh, never mind. It just goes straight down to 800. That's horrifying. Okay, we reset. I don't give a fuck about my camps. We're just going to go control bottom, get Zhonya's, and run straight there. Yeah, Gragas, don't lose to her, bro. This Gragas kind of bad. Oh, she just used her E. Nice. We don't worry about our camps. Let's just shove. I wish Zaya was behind me, but she went and farmed. Yeah, it's super good. Being able to adapt is like the most good thing, man. Missing cannons kind of sucks. When you open your eyes? Soul laners are kind of doing everything they can to make this game hard, aren't they? I think we're going to take that information into account and play with our bottom side. Do we want this fight? Nah. We don't want this fight. We don't want this fight, right? This is bad. We don't have soul laners. Yeah, we're trolling though. It's stupid. Nice. That was really good. I tried to mark the... Talon. He's looking to eat me, by the way. Oh, I couldn't Zanya's. I got silenced. Fuck. Did that Zed just get out of that? He doesn't do enough damage. Good flash. Wait, he could turn this so hard. Oh, waste of W. I'll tell you, there's actually a risk in this game with Kai'Sa farming the way she is. She's gonna be strong, even though her lane is just complete like over, like, and she's inting. But there's a chance that she ends up being valuable. I don't need this red buff, by the way. My turret dive at Nexus was bad. Yes, I have a friend who always plays the same champion the same way every game. Number 4 got mastery on Yone. On NA, and he's stuck in bronze too. Yeah, I mean, that's like the story, isn't it? Okay, mainly I just want to combo their backline. Maybe the Talon. Maybe even lock up the Skarner. Combo with Rakan. Just lock them up. Make a play. That way our Xayah can fight. She'll have room to fight. Wait, kill this guy. This guy's trolling. This guy's trolling. What? I didn't catch him. Wow, huge. Can't press any of my fucking buttons. Fucking go, man. I was so close to making a big engage. I think if I was better, I would have. We got him. Kill the game. End it. Don't let me die. Don't let me die. Okay, sick. Also, would you ever be down with reviewing viewers' VODs? I feel like it could be interesting and show a contrast in thinking between the average player and a master player. Yeah, well, I think one thing that's going to happen is I'm going to start coaching soon. I don't know how familiar y'all are with my background, but I spent 2 years as a coach at college for League of Legends, Overwatch, and Hearthstone. And then I wandered around, met my girlfriend, became a teacher. Now I'm working on becoming a therapist. But what I want to do is I want to build a coaching platform here on YouTube as well. So I'm starting out with my own VODs and my own gameplay and that kind of stuff. And then I'm going to eventually turn that into coaching because it's just something that I love. It's just like a passion project. And right now, I mean, to be honest, I'm going to be doing it for free. But I am going to start making money from it because it's something that, I need the money, but also the fact that it's valuable. It's a service. And I think right now is a good time to be doing that. I've done coaching already. I've got several VODs, but they haven't really sounded right for some reason. It didn't come out right. So I think one thing that would be nice is if you're interested in coaching, have you joined my Discord, Cortezio? Because I have a little thing here. If you look, this is my uploads thing. It says coaching requests, and it just says DM me. And eventually I'm going to put a little form in here that you can fill out. But if you join my Discord, you can just message me on Discord through here and say, hey, I'm interested in coaching. Because for at least for the end of April, I mean, I didn't really make a super solid plan, but just for y'all to know, till the end of April, I'll probably be doing free coaching, some kind of VODs, maybe 1 or 2 every week. And I'll be putting them up on YouTube. I've been wanting to. I just haven't really got good quality. So if you are interested, get a VOD that you like. It was 10 years. It was literally 10 years. No, not 10 years. It was since 2016. So 7 years. Yeah, man. I'm in a master's of mental health counseling here in town, and I'm working right now. It's what I do. I've got clients at 12:30. I've got to go meet someone at 12:30, and then I've got to go meet someone at 2. So those are the people that I work with. Yeah, dude, join it. It's linked under several of my videos. Do that. But yeah, if you're interested in coaching, what works best for me is if you upload your videos to YouTube and then send me the link, and then we can get into a call and go over it. But anyways, I'm gonna end the stream because I actually have to get ready for work. I have to go work on some stuff. And I really appreciate this. This was super fun. I loved having so many viewers. Y'all were all chatting up. I love it when people are chatting. It's so much fun to answer questions and interact. I hope that you guys are inspired because I'm inspired right now, to be honest. I woke up this morning knowing that I went to bed a loser and I did something about it. I VOD reviewed, I focused on my gameplay, and look, bam, 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 bam. 3 wins out the gate. That's probably like 75 LP. We in there, man. That's awesome. What a good start to my morning. It was good seeing you guys. Yeah, take it easy, man. And think about that. If you want to find a VOD, like upload or record a game or maybe download a VOD and then upload it to YouTube for me. And then all you have to do is send me the link and I'll look through it and we'll look through it together. All right, brother. Y'all been great. Good luck in your games and good luck in your climb.